All right, all right, all right. How y'all doing? How y'all doing, man? Let's get this up out of here for right now. And let's get this show started. How y'all doing, man? I know y'all ain't seen me in a minute. I was trying to see if y'all miss me. You feel what I'm saying? Trying to see if you miss me. Yeah, I've been busy, man. Trying to make things happen. The craziest thing, it gave me a little time to percolate and conversate with myself. You know, they say geniuses, we talk to ourselves. Especially when you see everything that's going on and nobody's really just saying anything about it. Still in the same situation as they was in last week. Okay, we got a whole new week, and the conversations to a lot of people haven't changed. But I see a lot of things in my life has changed for the better. And sometimes you got to pull away from this, man. That's selfish of me to say, hey, man, I don't feel like doing no tubing today. You know what I'm saying? But I owe that to my family, YouTube family, man. I'm gonna keep it real, family. I owe that to y'all, man. And I apologize, man. And I keep saying I'm gonna tighten up, man. But with this new, lifestyle that I'm living, I just been a little bit busy. Real men don't have excuses. We just ain't got enough time in the day to try to get everything situated. But anyway, man, how y'all been, man? Come on in the comments. Leave a comment. When you come in, like, subscribe, and hit that thumbs up button, man. I know a lot of people just come in. They want to chop it up with me on a Saturday. I don't know about y'all era if it's raining still down here in Texas. We've been getting little scatter showers and stuff. I didn't watch the car today. I don't know, man. Just been trying to get my mind right. And I see everything that's what's going on in this world. And we're going to talk about it, man. I said part of my thumbnail was Quando Rondo getting a reality check. But that's everybody, man. Everybody can get a reality check. Guana, what's up, man? Appreciate you sliding in. First time, never seen that name, but first time to the channel. I appreciate you, man. We just trying to shoot the information out what's going on in the States. If you're not in the States, this is what's happening in real time. But this rapper named Quando Rondo out of Atlanta had a rude awakening, and he lost one of his partners. But then at the end of the day, if you living in that life and you fast tracked in that life like that, you already know it's beckoning to happen. It's beckoning to happen, man. You see with this internet, and it was another guy, another Spanish guy, Savage, out of California, that got killed in his tattoo shop. This internet is the new banging. It's always been like that. I remember before I even got on, you had YouTube people talking about the cartel, and then they come up stinking. Then now you got, people just loose at the tongue, man. They got to understand, man, it's levels to this. YouTube's supposed to be like my channel, educational purposes only. You know what I'm saying? And, talk about life and what you need to be prepared for, what's coming. Because I don't think nobody's really paying attention to news no more. And the facts of nobody paying attention to news, everybody getting caught being on the news. If you're not paying attention to what's going on around you, you might be that person everybody's looking at tomorrow, 6 o'clock news. What's up, Tony? Appreciate you sliding in, man. I'll be down there, hopefully, Lord's willing, this coming weekend, man. No, next weekend. So I need to get all that, get it together, man. I ate that Frenchy chicken. But anyway, that's another subject and another day. We just need to find out how to connect in this mega world, man. Yeah, man, but so like I was saying, a lot of people don't understand. One thing I don't do is boast. One thing I don't do is talk outside my neck. I do my best to keep it honorable. I might not know who you are, but I straight up from the get-go, I'm going to show you respect till you show me you don't deserve nothing. I say back in the day, that conversation was you judge a book by its cover. And then I said a couple of lives ago, I can't judge a book by its cover no more. You know what I'm saying? I got to look at the book. Because the book look like Think about it, y'all. The book cover looked like it might have been through some hard times, right? So why would you want to read that book? A lot of people been in a bad situation in their life and they haven't shook it. They got demons following them. You know what I'm saying? And I think me personally, how I ride, I don't need no demon. I got my own. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I'm, demoned out and all that, but let's talk about it, man. We all got a pass. And the only thing we try to do is before that clock tick, that watch break, is get it straight. Get it straight. Can't keep making the same foolish mistakes, man, in this life that we live in. And I'm going to drop this video right here, man, because it's disturbing. The reason it's disturbing, and let me put this back up there, because a lot of people be like, oh, man, say, you know what? And this is what I know. I'm a real individual talking real conversation. So guess what YouTube gonna do? It don't even matter, man, because I talk to people on a day-to-day basis. My message is getting out there. It ain't no damn fools around me. It's thinkers. It's a bunch of thinkers around me, man. So if YouTube don't want me to share it to the mega world, hey, man, it is what it is. And if y'all keep paying attention to these clowns and they flood the internet, hey, man, that's what y'all chose to do. You know what I'm saying? When y'all come in, hit that like button, subscribe button, pass on the message, because I think I'm being shadow banned. And that's real talk. That's real talk, man. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna stop. It might, make me feel a certain type of way, like, God damn, I didn't say nothing out of line. I ain't saying what I really want to say. What I really want to give YouTube, I ain't did that. But they, this sin, is it CERN? They really, man, I watched this show, man. They say CERN is in full effect. Y'all need to look that up. CERN. And anything that's going to wake the masses up, they ain't going to give them a lot of airtime, and they ain't going to send out my notifications. They ain't going to do none of that, man. Tony, I'm going to make you, you finally came back. I got to see if you going to come back maybe tomorrow. Man, I know we both be busy, man. And then when people make somebody a moderator, it seems like, oh, you almost destined to go to the channel. I like authentic. I mean, let me say, I'm going to come up with a new word. I'm hood. The authenticity of a person coming to my channel, man. I ain't going to say authentic. I'm going to say the artisticity. I don't even know if that's a goddamn word. Sound good. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to put this disclaimer back up. Let me get this out the way. So y'all catch it, man, because this is educational. Everything I'm going to tell y'all and everything that I go through on this channel in my life, man, is from my mistakes to make y'all better people. You know what I'm saying? Or y'all make me better person through the conversation, man. But if y'all read this, it's fair use, y'all. If the news put it out there, I feel like it's fair in the use. So let's get up. Let's get up. And I think a lot, man, listen. I know how the world is, and I'm going to shoot my nephew video. You already know. I'm going to shoot him out because I ain't doing my Friday review. But he top of the line right now. I got a couple more, man. They just got to, check in. They already know what it is.
Myself don't really fuck with niggas. I'm trying to grind and stack a check so I can stun on niggas. I double up the
Huh. Yeah, man. Hey, he doing his thing, man. For real, man. I got a couple of my youngsters, man, out here in ATX, man, doing their thing. And hey, they making moves though. They be in your city all the time, man. Y'all go check them out, man. Duda 24, man. That's that north side of Austin, Texas, man. If nobody ever know, and don't get it misconstrued, man. And that whole side of the town, man. Hey, that's the only thing I believe them folks ain't touched yet. They ain't touched it yet, man. But back to the basics. Back to the basics. Look, man. I'm finna show y'all something. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I ain't questioning it like that, homie. You know what I'm saying? But I know you on other channels being the mud. You can't be everywhere. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. I ain't gonna put that pressure on you, man. Hey, man. You know how we rock, man. When we see each other's understood, man. You already know I'm coming to the H. You feel me? But yeah, if that's what you want, man, give me thumbs up. I'll make you a mod, man. You been on the channel since day one, really, and people just come in and they bounce out, and that's okay, man, because I ain't got no shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no theatrics. You know what I'm saying? But I see everybody try to mimic my character. You know what I'm saying? I see it. But hey man, if I made somebody a better person, how they relay their messages and how they conduct themselves on this tubing, I did my job, man. And I don't need no recognition. I'm like that though. You feel me? I see a lot of people was clowning before I got here, but then everybody started getting that structure, man. An understanding of how G's supposed to talk and how G's supposed to act on this net. Man, I don't do no theatrics, man. I ain't gonna sell out my soul to get y'all attention, man. For real, for real. Uh, but I want to bring out what you say. Let me pop it up, man, because I'm having to look down. Boom. That's right here, right? Already, man. Uh, that's what we're gonna do, man. Cause we from Texas, man. In Texas, I believe everybody. Hey, we could make everybody a mod if they characteristics and understanding of G talk and understanding we ain't no wanksters, man. Yeah, we ain't no wanksters. We stand solid with what we do, man. Um, Let me see how I do that. I did it one time. Let me see. See if I know what I'm doing. Yeah, we'll figure it out later. I don't know how I did that. I think I did a comment. Anyway, I did a comment and then I wound up making somebody a mod. I'll come to the channel for a reason because you don't be on that, yeah, buffoonery. You talk about things that's going on and how we can better ourselves in life, government, politics, etc. and peace of mind. Facts, man. And you know what? At the end of the day, that's why I took a break. I took a break because regardless of the fact, man, you can get lost in the sauce and you don't even know you lost. You know what I'm saying? And just telling people around you, some people get some feelings. They get feelings over how you come. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I don't do no playing. I miss PE, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get on here, quote unquote, like we all say. I got on here, say for instance this. If I make acquaintances, that's cool. It's hard to be my friend because I don't get that pass out. You know what I'm saying? I really got to know you. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a code that a lot of these cats miss. And talking about that, this is what I understand that what's so crazy is what I'm finna show y'all. Because at the end of the day, move to the side, man. We can watch this together. And I know how I got to get all that extra stuff. I hope y'all really chime in and understand what this this conversation is about right here.
Right now, the search is on for 3 people who police say shot at a Savannah rapper, killing a member of his entourage. It happened in Los Angeles, and cameras captured the aftermath.
So, before this even continued, Quando Rondo, NBA young boy, and all the fans, they've been going at it, man. And then, street code is this, man. The street code is this, and everybody missed that memo. A lot of these youngsters missed the memo. So, Quando Rondo, let me catch you up on the backdrop, and if y'all haven't heard, and how I looked at it. They was at a show. Something happened with King Von, blase, right? If y'all know the story, y'all know the story. Go look up, go look it up on YouTube if you haven't heard. This is more like a let me say it how I say it. Informal channel / politics / hood conversation / this is the / yeah, let's talk about it on some real dialogue kind of level channel. But yeah, Quando Rondo and NBA Youngboy been going in it. I ain't gonna put NBA Youngboy in it. But that was the thing where he couldn't go to the shows. They was canceling shows and all that. Now he in LA. His van gets shot up. And this is Quando Rondo right here. And they say this is before he seen who got hit. Which is some, man, listen, man. Let me continue.
Shots fired, a fight taken to the streets, and this chaotic scene, the ending of a shooting that started in Los Angeles, California. Sheriff's deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV. Savannah rapper Quando Rondo, a passenger in that car, frantic at the site. It all started at this mobile gas station at 5:30 Friday evening. LAPD says witnesses heard multiple gunshots, then watched a couple cars zoom off. 3 people in 1 car shot at this black Cadillac Escalade. It's unclear if those inside.
So, to stop it right there, I thought them rappers got all that money. They got bulletproof. What the hell? That's where I tell y'all, man. If you moving out there on them streets, man, move correctly. Move correctly, man. Because ain't nobody got to like you, man. You just got to be respected. And you should know always where to go. And then stand on that, man. Like your squad, you can't have a bunch of jokesters. You can't have a lot of people that, quote unquote, want to smoke weed all day and slipping on their pimping. Excuse me saying that, but man, hey, we wrote that book. Yeah, we wrote that book, Street Etiquette. You know what I'm saying? So you might hear me talk some, slang and all that, man, but that's understood, man. Hey, Nanny Pooh, appreciate you. Coming on in here, man. Hit that like button when y'all come up in here. We talking about that Quando Rondo incident. So at the end of the day, let's finish the video. But I thought they both been having bulletproof vehicles. That's what they say, and you all the way in see, that's that bull crap. Like, it seemed like it's one of those things, though. All these rappers, when they go to California, hey, they got politics in California. They got a robbing crew in California. And so these quote-unquote rappers don't want to check in because they say, man, I ain't checking in with no nigga. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? Huh? Papa Smoke, he got shot, killed in California. Quando, man, look at it, man. It ain't so much California, but the Las Vegas and all that, man. What Tupac died? Come on, y'all. That is one thing, and it's sad to say, man, look, it ain't nothing beautiful about California. I think my city is way beautiful than California, man. Because guess what? We can walk down the street, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? We can walk down the goddamn street. So let me finish this up, man.
Shot back.
Can I get some space, please?
It ended at Santa Monica Boulevard. Deputies found it peppered with bullet holes and a shattered window. One man inside, a member of Rondo's entourage, had been shot. The 23-year-old was taken to the hospital where he died. A scene left with remnants of the fight, shoes left in the street, doors flung open. The suspects still on the run. We still don't know what spurred it all, but LAPD says it started at a gas pump.
Victim vehicle, they pulled up, they were pumping gas, and it looks like they probably finished pumping gas, and the suspects approached from the alley, got out of the car, and started shooting at those victims.
Investigators are still trying to piece together details, but they're looking for a white four-door sedan with suspects wearing dark clothing.
Police helicopters overhead, so we knew something was up.
People in the neighborhood shocked by the news.
Disappointed. There have been a lot of incidents in the past couple of years. It does seem that things have been happening more often on Melrose, between Fairfax and Melrose and around here.
According to TMZ, Rondo was not injured.
So then you hear the report that he was shot. It's so many conflicting reports. They say he was grazed, is what they say. But he didn't look grazed in the video. He run around the corner, but I guess, if you're going to check on your homeboys, the adrenaline rush. You know what I'm saying? That's sad to say, man. Full circle type thing, man. And I asked myself, with the distractions that's going on in the world, and these, man, I heard about kidnapping. You know what I'm saying? Women, y'all got to be careful. Because if you don't know how, I'm going to tell you how it is. They trying to do some heavy trafficking, man. Heavy trafficking, and I ain't with that bullshit. I'm going to tell you what it is, man. I ain't with it, man. I don't know what the heck the government's doing, because they got to orchestrate all this bull crap. Because when it came down to it, that's why they shadow banned my channel. I'm going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of tubers that's talking about it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm one of them. I'm going to talk about all the shenanigans that they got going on. I ain't going to talk, everybody know that this, they didn't put this new, I see the video where a dude act like he had monkeypox by his face, man. That was kind of comical, but it's sad. The monkeypox, the other stuff, and what's the new stuff gonna come out, man? And it's all about, the best thing I say right now, I'm just glad they ain't trying to draw attention and sacrifice our young kids, trying to make their agenda go by taking these guns and stuff, man. For real, for real. They don't care. They use the word like pawns, man. They use the word like pawns. But back to this Quando Rondo. That's a sad situation. And anybody want to jump in here, man, and have a good dialogue with me, man. Hey, you free. Long as I know you ain't got to show your face. And, that's just what it is. This is my channel, god dang it. But it's sad to say, man, it seemed like at the end of the day, let me see. I didn't do it right. At the end of the day, man, we in the end times, man. So that's why I'm saying we all got to get our house in order. All of us got to get our house in order. And I know the government don't want to hear that. They want you to depend on them. That's why I say y'all need to stack up, man. It ain't time to go to no goddamn club like we in the middle. You know what the craziest thing is? I don't see, and I know everybody got to get their ends meet. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Let me say this. I ain't going to say don't go to the clubs and don't enjoy your life. But I'm saying you got to cut on that extra antenna. If you go out, look, I'm going to tell you this. Don't go out if you ain't about that life. Don't go outside if you ain't about that life. Because victims, everybody's a victim. When you walk out your door, you're a victim. Especially if you can't defend yourself. So, if you can't defend yourself, like on some savage stuff, because the world has moved to a whole different level, I'm going to call it the purge is in effect. Right? Let me say it. The government ain't going to say it. They're going to just give you bits and pieces. Man, come on, man. Society has changed so much, and they did this on purpose. I'm going to say it like this, they gave them youngsters all that money because it makes them stop listening to their adults. That's why they did that. And what the Bible say, root of all evil is what? That paper money, man. A lot of people will kill their own brother and get $1 million. Have no remorse because they thinking about themselves. Really, you come out the same wound. You come out the same wound, it don't mean nothing. If people put money, to a lot of people, Now, those that mean something, you already know what you is, and you one of a few, man. You one of a million. It ain't nobody solid no more. So everybody's questioning they friends. But I'm gonna tell you, if you keep your circle small, you ain't gotta question nobody, because you're supposed to be around like-minded. That's almost like, I hate touching on this. That YSL. 27 individuals. Somebody gonna talk. Matter of fact, you might have a whole football team. That's starters. Think about it, y'all. How many starters is on the football team? Let me say, can be on the field from a team at one time. 12, right? So you already know, out of that 27, a little bit over half gonna start talking, because at the end of the day, man, when people jump off that goddamn porch, and we keep telling them over this new on this YouTube, bruh, hey man, don't do the crime, you can't do the time. Y'all remember that saying? We didn't have all them goddamn snitches back in the day. Y'all remember them sayings? Yeah. So everybody thinking this is Grand Theft Auto. Everybody thinking this is some kind of video game, and you can make all that money, and you think it ain't the levels to this bull crap, right? So at the end of the day, this is what I say. Don't jump off the porch if you can't do the time, partner. Keep your friends a few. Everybody that smile in your face and shake your hand ain't your friend. It could be a straight up enemy. Despise you from day one. Oh, you done let them in your circle. They ain't got you. So you ask yourself, who can you trust? Quando Rondo had a homeboy that took care of some beef that he was having on them streets. And now, not saying he's a choir boy, he gonna have to pay that. Because if them guys over there is anything like him, it ain't gonna end. It's almost like the same thing that brought the Heat to Atlanta. Man, I watched that bull crap, man. It straight up bull crap, man. And I'm gonna tell you what starts the killing in our black community: greed, jealousy, and straight up hate. And a lot of people don't even understand. And hey, get me if I'm wrong. A lot of gang banging stuff, beefs and stuff like that started with a female in the middle. So what that mean? Tender dick. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, y'all. I'm gonna try to keep. Nanny Pooh say she, at work, so I don't know who's around and all that. So I'm gonna keep it somewhat clean. But yeah, it's just a lot of real conversation we need to have. A lot of problems that's going on in our society, in our community, and I can't even say our community because we scattered. If you made some money and you got your head on your shoulders, why would you still be in the hood? You can go back and reach some of your partners in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Because you probably had a little better shake of life than they did. But I wouldn't go stay back in no hood, man. Not the way I am. Because at the end of the day, when I had to go do that, I was in the hood. Shoot, when I got out, real talk. Shoot, who you gonna go stay with? Your mama? She wasn't in the hood no more. All that changed when I, went on vacation. All that changed. That's what I'm saying. You don't get no straight staying in the hood longer than what you need to. You hear all these rappers, successful rappers, and a lot of people, and we can talk about it. Let's start with, oh man, that's the craziest thing, right? The recent one. Look, I'm going to tell you this. And hey, two times, man, Memphis, man. He do the right thing. He's doing the right thing, man. Fuck what them haters talking about. I'm sorry, Nanny, but I got to just go live with it. But I'm going to keep it to a minimum. These haters, even these fans, even these subscribers that ain't true to the game and like seeing beef in our community, you don't know what color they are. Right? So it's just a picture. Who are these people, man, that's chiming in with you, trying to hear your dialogue, your dialect, and understand where your mind frame is? Who are these people? So I just look at everybody as a troll until I get to know you. till you say something intelligent to me. I don't pay you no mind, really, though. But everybody over here seem like they grown folks. But like I was saying, 2 times got out and he say, man, y'all leave me alone. Y'all leave me alone. Because at the end of the day, jailhouse wake you up to understand you really don't have no friends and homeboys and partners. It's just people you met on a journey. You know who your true partner is if you got to put that work in, y'all. You got to get understanding. Somebody got to do something for somebody. Something happened where you feel like you can trust them. It ain't about this. It ain't about I love you, I cut for you, and all that. All that went out the door when I went to go do my goddamn time. Everybody that was in a situation around me, my era, seen what love really is. Love is family. Love is a homeboy that still be checking on your mama while you doing your time. You can get out and say, man, I cut for that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or I cut for that chick. But then all these cats that's doing good and them homeboys of yours trying to get about the situation, why don't you move out the hood with your homeboys, man? And tell them to settle their ass down. Because you can't walk in no establishment looking like you ghetto. Oh, man, I used to trip on that. I walk up in the store, and you know, this is just a true facts, man. A lot of people that's from the hood, for real, that was out there, front line, it's just a structure of, I ain't gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna say it, it's arrogant. I wish a nigga would, arrogant. I'll make a movie with you if you get out of line, arrogant. But hey, I don't want no problems. But I will put you in my movie. You see what I'm saying? We have that persona, and we don't even try it. So ask yourself, if you get around some people that don't even understand that structure, and you stay around these people for about a year or two, away from your hood, it'll change you, man. It will change you. But you still got it in you. But why you need temptation, something that's going to go that way, man, I ain't got my camera right. I'm trying to put my fingers in when I conversate. Yeah. That way in life, we have to do better for ourselves before we can do better for our community. We really got to put ourselves in a situation to be able to help somebody. But that's after we help ourselves. So Quando Rondo, in that shooting in LA, not knowing why he was down there, probably just percolating, chilling. You know what I'm saying? But you can't go nowhere. I don't understand how they do it. Watching your back 24/7, it's like you in the game, man. And the only one we used to watch back in the day was the Popo. If you causing beef on the internet, what's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you? You have something mentally wrong with you, man. Because I don't want to go nowhere. I don't feel like I'm welcome. But sometimes if you talk that talk, you're going to always feel unwelcome. Because one thing humans got, especially our community, is memory. So Quando Rondo is in a non-bulletproof vehicle riding around in California. But I tell you what, him in California, him being in a whole different part of the country, he couldn't take his bulletproof vehicle. Ain't like he probably didn't have one. But you understand, people look for that moment that you slipping and take advantage of it. Like, man, I'm going to tell y'all this, man. Everybody can be touched. Everybody. Nobody's too goddamn big for anything, man. Nobody's too big for anything, man. Say, do y'all understand if the president of the United States, how many presidents got touched? We just peons out here, man. You don't think you can be touched? You talk all this rhetoric on this line like you can't get touched. That's why I respect everybody, man. Yeah, I came from a messed up background. I didn't even care about your name back then. Because I wasn't friendly. So that's why when people say, hey, man, you remember me? No, I was part of everybody's movie, though. But I'm good, though, because it made me understand one thing, man. I was a damn fool. And some of that crap they be bringing up, I say, man, nah, I didn't do that. Yeah. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I've been out 22 years. I still think I can be touched. But one thing I got on my side, I don't disrespect nobody that don't deserve it. And then I'm right there in their face. All this internet talking, that's irrelevant to the fact. That's spitboxing. Something I never did. Never indulged in. Everybody chiming in, man. Appreciate y'all coming. The Prince, Dwayne, Nanny Pooh, Tony. I had a dude from he was the first one jumped in, man. He was from Guana. God damn me. You know what I'm saying? Tell YouTube to hate on that, shadow banning me because I be talking that talk. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So Quando Rondo, y'all need to move out the hood, man. What's wrong with y'all youngsters? Huh? They give y'all some money, y'all gonna bring guns to the neighborhood to destroy your own neighborhood, and then something like this happen, and you boo-hooing. You know if you didn't get your partners out of that situation, something's gonna happen. Either way. But see, the thing is, look, man, it don't happen to nobody but us, y'all. So I think a lot of us is mentally disturbed. They don't want to hear, right? Oh, they got that money. Oh, shit. You can't tell me nothing. Old school. I don't care if you almost 50 and I'm just 20. I'm doing better than you. You can't live longer than me, though. You sold your soul. You can't live longer than me. Because when I say you sold your soul when you felt like you don't need to hear somebody who already walked that walk with less money than you. Do money get you killed? That makes you more exposable? Oh, money makes you feel like you're untouchable. And the people around you. No, man. I got too many loved ones around me to be talking foolish on this goddamn internet. Because I already know what life is going to be. You feel me? I'm just trying to do good for my community, man, and wake these youngsters up. Say, man, pull up your goddamn pants. Act like you want some respect for anybody in society gonna respect you. Oh, you say, oh, you big and bad, right? You sagging, huh? OG, old school. However you gonna say it. Make me pull up my pants. No, your daddy should have. Oh, I see. And I don't even want to talk about it. Some of y'all didn't come from dads. Y'all was raised by y'all mama, so y'all got feelings. I can't mess with nobody that got feelings. Because we're going to get into it, man. See, I feel like, and this is my personal opinion. Y'all can take it to the bank. I know some solid mamas. My mama was a solid mama, right? Been shot so many times, stabbed so many times, and she still raises. But at the same time, I had a daddy. Right? So it is what it is on that. And he taught me how to get my ass up off the couch. I was working at 14 when I was, the state of Texas, you can't work till you're 15, right? I had 2 more weeks. My mama say, man, you're going to get up out this house, get up out this neighborhood, and go get you some work. Go get you a job, because you ain't going to do nothing but get in trouble with your knucklehead homeboys. You feel what I'm saying? So she worked her jelly. And made it where I could start working at Food Land. Food Land at age 14. She talked to the manager. Oh, he just getting in too much trouble. I don't want to, miss juvenile by, ooh-wee. I missed it. Because I was a cool cat, man. Thought I was smooth with everything. You feel me? But my mama knew. Yeah, she knew. But, I worked at Food Land, and guess what? I didn't do good, but I stayed for about, I don't even think I stayed a year. I wasn't even 16, and I got fired. But at least she got me out of there, man, because I'm a true hustler. I went into this grocery store, I'm going to tell you this, man, and it's so crazy how life is. Our parents had a past back in the day, right? And, you might not know your brothers. You might not know your sisters because at the end of the day, they gonna have a certain time they want to tell you all this, right? So them coming up with their own time they want to tell me. I came across some of my brothers, man. You feel me? And they wouldn't tell me. Everybody talking behind my back. You know what I'm saying? That look like whoop whoop. Yeah, that. Yeah, I heard he got one. All that bull crap back in the in the 80s, man. So anyway, I wound up working at a grocery store, my first job, my brother. And didn't even know it, but guess what? We was wanting the same thing though. That's crazy because we can laugh about it now. Man, hey, fool land, yeah. I ain't gonna talk about it, but yeah, we was getting in trouble in there though. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy how the world is. That's why I say, man, you never know who you gonna run in and when you gonna run in. It's probably not gonna be a good time for you, but might be a great time for them. Quando Rondo was in LA. I don't know like I said, I don't know the backdrop of what he was doing. But I bet he didn't think that car was gonna get shot up. I bet he think like in his own city, him having a bulletproof vest where he from, he needed in LA too. See, that's what I'm saying. You can't get comfortable. Money don't give you security. That's what these youngsters got to understand. Y'all rapping all this and everybody seeing all this. So when you come to their city, they seeing what you talking about. Why? Because you a rapper, quote unquote, / YouTuber, quote unquote, what? IG, quote unquote, Hollywood. Anybody can get it. That's why I tell y'all, if the president can get it, anybody can get it. Ain't no rules. I'm going to see how far y'all go back with this understanding. Y'all remember Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Thumbs up, peace sign, a black fist, or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Those who remember that movie, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Anybody remember it? I wonder why I can't. Mic check, mic check. Can y'all still hear me? Okay. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? The thing is, it was they had like bullets and stuff like that. One scene had like bullets and stuff like that on it, right? So some of the bullets that had personalities, man. They had a dumb bullet, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, man. So a lot of people don't understand when you shooting, it's not guaranteed you're gonna hit your target. But if that is a hit, it's almost guaranteed people gonna hit that target because they got paid for that, man. So that's what I'm saying, man. What goes around comes around for real, for real. And a lot of these people sitting in these hiding spots thinking they can't be touched. Like people don't know where they at. It's just like when you put your that bad energy out there, it's whatever. You put yourself on display for haters and people that just want to see you hurt, come whenever. That's why you gotta do this. Don't offend nobody, especially your enemies. You can't see them. Just talk some real talk, man. You old enough to wake these youngsters up, being who you are. Being who you are, you able to wake these youngsters up, man. I'm gonna drop this other one on y'all, man, and this right here, y'all, is gonna shake the world. It's already shaking the world. But check this out. This is, I'm gonna do the thing. This is a smash and grab robbery in 7-Eleven store, right? The whole thing is, man, These kids are out here doing that street racing and all that. It's been going on forever. And I think a lot of people just getting fed up, right? Because if money is funny, who want to pay for something? And I don't understand what the government thinking about. They gonna stop. Man, come on, y'all. The cops only got the power that the people give them. And they already messed that up. They got to make it right. But I think it's too late. I ain't talking down. I ain't promoting no goddamn violence. But the concept and understanding of the struggle is so goddamn real. The adults have missed the memo. Check this out. So these people robbing this 7-Eleven, but they had a car show, not a car show, but a street thing going on outside. And look at these youngsters. They don't even think about what they do when they do it. Fingerprints. Look, this dude jumping over the counter. Fingerprints everywhere, man. They living for the here and now. They ain't worried about showing their faces. That's sad to say. Everybody on here gonna get a case. What's wrong with them? Didn't they? Hold on. So if I can see them, I don't know who these people is. But they did that AI identification for cameras and bull crap years ago, y'all. After 9/11, the Patriot Act. You see, and that's why I'm trying to tell these youngsters, how the hell you say you active? And there's 1,000 cameras, satellites, all in the sky. What you think you're gonna get away with? These people are putting fingerprints on shit. They ain't covering their face. I would say this is part of the generation who think they entitled to something. It ain't no consequences like the big house. And it's so crazy because I feel like when you start finding the backdrop to all this, them older police people talking about, yeah, and they want us to defund the police. They're defunding the police. We don't have, enough staff and all that. Come on, man. Only ones y'all was locking up is our community, goofy. A lot of them gated community people talking about. See, I don't even feel safe. God damn, you behind a gated community, you don't feel safe? This ain't nowhere by your area. Nowhere. But look at these kids, man. Now, I don't know their situation. But I know if you look it up with all this smash and grab stuff, 6 7-Elevens in a radius, they got hit. Same night. This gonna be the trend. Y'all gonna have to get used to this. It's already some states will let people go in there and, pull out a card or shit. All them people. Y'all go check this out, man, when y'all get a chance. It's a smash and grab robbery at 7-Eleven stores, right? It says store, but it's stores. They should have, added something to it, man. But there's a lot of people, man, hey, man, if y'all don't understand what time of where we at in society, y'all lost. Y'all are lost. Y'all lost, man. This generation right here, and the Generation X, it just take a little bit of us to get sparked. And I don't think the world want to see that. So that's why we stay, I don't go out that much. I go to work, take care of my family, and, a lot of family gatherings we have to get an understanding where everybody is, what people need, and, come together. And, sometimes that 1 meal, 2 meals for the weekend, getting with family, people don't have to do that whole bill. That's coming together, man, helping each other out. That's what, and I'm going to tell you right up, straight up, the Spanish folks do it. What is wrong with us? I ask myself all the time, man, what is wrong with us as a race, as a culture? We doing something wrong, man. I know what it is, though. I think the biggest part of our problem is nobody want to be told nothing. Nobody can take constructive criticism without getting their feelings involved. How the hell, if somebody's trying to help you, you got your feelings involved? Like we say all the time, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you this, and I was gone for a minute, and I came out a different man. One thing I found out during my vacation: you better pay attention to what's going on around you, for you get caught in that whirlwind. So when I came off vacation and came back out here, I took that whole concept with me. It helped me survive 7.5 years. It helped me survive through my childhood before I even went there. I always been a good observer. Now everybody want to act, these youngsters and some adults that wasn't popped in their head like Homie the Clown. Homie don't play that, right? Y'all remember that? Wasn't popped in the head growing up. Wasn't popped in the mouth. Wasn't whooped. They still clowns. They was clowns back then, and they clowns now. Sometimes I be like, damn, y'all need to bump y'all head again. Y'all done miss this free world shit? Oh, y'all retarded, man. Ain't no way, fool. I would do some clown shit to get back in that situation. That was hell, fool. We can't even talk about it. You know why? Because look, how these people come out and they naming everything. I'm talking about, man, they can do the whole shebang bang, right? This is my opinion. How you gonna remember everything? Every individual in there. I feel like if you know all the names, you was just a narrator. You tell me what boxer. Don't do it, Slugger. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. But I'm going to tell y'all. You tell me what boxer got his right sense of mind of understanding everything after so many fights on the front line. You don't think fighting do something to your brain? Well, y'all say football do. Concussions, right? How the hell these niggas come out with these stories? I understand a couple of them. But if they go years with these stories, that makes you a narrator. You wasn't doing this. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't doing that. Because every boxer have something wrong. Like, they ain't got good memory, man. You really got to be a day one and then standing like a person like me. This is me. Now, I guess a lot of people got different talents, right? But I know, and a lot of people just went boxing. Muhammad Ali was prime example. So many headshots. His brain was fried. It was dribbled up. So how are these guys getting out with all these penitentiary tales? You know, it's almost like the military. Be all you can be, right? Remember that? Remember that? When we was growing up, and that little quote jingle they used to say, in the army. Yeah, I guess, I say this. With all these youngsters and got these fake OGs, quote unquote, triple OGs, people giving themselves a title, got these youngsters following the wrong goddamn ship. Look at all these, I'm looking at it still, but y'all can't see it. Let me see y'all jumping back up. Look at, I just want y'all to when I'm talking, look at all these people, man. All these cars, like these folks don't have cameras. We call that Willie Foo back in the day, man. And they say, I heard on the news, they say, well, if they gonna lock up those who recording it now, they cars in the facility now, and those that participated. So they making their life harder. Huh. They must be mad. The government must be mad. You know, I don't know. I think it's a problem in politics from the Republican and Democrat. But like I say, it's still the same quarter, no matter how you look at it, heads or tails. That's what they give us on the election, a flip of the coin. They have too much distractions that prevents them from catching the lesson they should have learned, I think. No, that's the true fact. They do have too many distractions. Too many. It's too much. Man, look, I don't even think nobody watch TV no more. They just on this phone. So now I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Do y'all think the phone has done something to the human brain? Have y'all thought about that? Or am I thinking too deep? I think at the end of the day, this is what I think, y'all. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe button when y'all come in and just pass. You know, I already know they shadow ban. They don't want to hear this conversation. And then I know they knocked off some of my subscribers. Yeah. That's what they do, man. Now, if I was a clown individual, man, you know, I ain't trying to buy likes. I ain't trying to do all that. I like people coming over here like y'all that's authentic, you know, and we just conversate and give good game, vice versa. But at the end of the day, this is what I think with this phone and this internet. Other than them taking all your business, other than them trying to put Siri all in the conversation in these new homes they build, smart TVs, we don't have no more privacy. So that's why I'm like, God damn, baby want a smart TV. At first, I only had it took me a minute to get a smart TV. Not a minute. Like the kids, let me see. The kids wanted a smart TV first. I didn't have a smart TV in my living room. Cause I like all my bedroom. I like, God damn, man. But goddamn, what you do when the tubes start popping out or going out, man? They don't even carry a lot of that stuff no more. So you can't get your TV fixed. What you gonna do without TV? So a lot of us are forced into this meta world where the government want to hear you. Do y'all know, and I'm gonna tell you this, and this goes back to you think these phones have something to do with our brain, like what's going on? Why are people not thinking? Is it the they gave them, or is it just in the air, or is it in the water? But people just ain't thinking no more. I asked y'all to do a homework assignment a while back and say, man, tomorrow, or let's say this, for right now, and I'm gonna do my best to come back Tuesday, because I don't like coming on Monday. Mondays for everybody in the world should be the hardest day to come back, man. And I'm just trying to catch up. God damn, I've been off all weekend. You feel me? So why would I want to, do the tubing on Monday? I don't cut the grass. I don't do nothing on Monday but come home and say, God damn, I'm glad Monday's over with, right? But I think I want y'all to go outside on Monday when y'all go to work or when y'all go to the grocery store and watch how people are in the zone. You don't have, back in the day, you used to have them kids be all in HEBs and Walmarts and just acting bad, man. That was normal, right? You really don't see that no more. What the is going on? Kids can't be kids no more. They're preoccupied with a device in their hand. So I say that device got something going on with their mindset. It's easy to manipulate a child early in their life and thinking what's wrong is really right and what's right is really wrong. They flip the game through this internet. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people believe these rappers are really stars. A lot of people believe if you got a YouTube channel, you're a celebrity. No, I don't feel like I'm a celebrity. And I have people say, oh, man, you got that channel? Man, I've been checking you out, Austin. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I'm just trying to drop some understanding. So I don't feel like I'm out here by myself in this wicked world. Let me see who's like-minded, man. So, you know, because these things could happen. If a person start feeling like he out here by himself, who can you trust? You know, the good thing is my mama raised me right. I know I'll never feel like that because I know the intelligence of a human being. Everybody's not a crash dummy and everybody's not a fool. And I'm glad y'all done, jumped on this channel to, you know, let me know, man, hey, man, y'all like-minded, man. We all trying to do the right thing and live for our family. I know that ain't what a lot of people want to hear. They want to hear what's the next beef. Or did this chick get a BBL or something like that? Or when is the next reality show? I ain't caught up in that bull crap, man. That ain't doing nothing for me. It's entertainment, right? It's distraction. So you might well get on the tube with a real individual like me and let's stay distracted together. Let me find out what's going on in your world. Let me find out, man, hey, did y'all know? Let me find out what y'all knew. Oh, the conversation go back and forth, man. Let's have that dialogue. Let's conversate about today's issues. Stressing y'all, you know, you ain't got to tell me too much. But what's going on in your world, man, you need help with. In a simple fact, not saying help, but you want to talk about it. Get a different understanding, a whole different understanding of what you feeling right now. But see, our problem is, we don't look, I'm not going to look at nobody as being a willy foo-foo or dumb for the whatever you're going through. Because before I made it through my situation of life, and I'm still going through life, ain't nobody perfect. You got to bump your head a couple of times, man. You got to take some losses. So we both can help each other. We all can help somebody in the pilgrimage. This life that we live, we just passing through this life. You know, if you ask yourself, man, look, I think deep, man. I be thinking deep. Who say this is the end of it? Anybody believe that, man? This it? Or is it somewhere else that we got to go before we get to where we need to be? Y'all ever heard that saying, man? I'm going to say it like this. You ever heard that saying when we say, when the saying is deja vu? What is a deja vu, y'all? Is it the feeling of you've been through something before? You reenact right then. You might say something. You might be in a certain spot and you tell yourself, damn, that's crazy. I feel like I'm in a deja vu. You ever heard that? Have you ever told yourself that? Like you reenacted, you visioned what you was doing at that particular moment to happen before? Come on, y'all, talk to me. How many people been through a deja vu? And what were you doing? Some of this stuff in society don't have no answers to it. That's what I'm talking about. Like, goddamn, have we not been here before? Who's to say? That's all I'm saying. Like, give you something to think about. Who's to say? Ask yourself this, man. I believe in Yahweh, my heavenly Father, but I feel like the way the weather is right now and what's going on in this world, like, who's to say we ain't in the globe? You know what I'm saying? I don't know why these folks try to get up off earth all of a sudden. I don't know, man. That's things I be thinking about. Is my kids gonna be okay when I'm gone? You feel me? Y'all gotta, be realistic with yourself, man. We ain't gonna live forever, man. Is your family plans together? Shit, I try to love everybody in my family, those that want it. Am I cool and understanding? My understanding with a lot of people in my family good? Man, it is crazy because when you young, you'll feel like some of your cousins you'll never fall out with. You couldn't even picture that. You couldn't even imagine that. Man, we sat at the same table together. Shit, y'all used to spend a night at my house. I used to spend a night at y'all house. But the world changes. People change. And I don't think everybody got that memo. If you're looking for the old me from back when I was 12 years old, he gone. A lot of people don't understand that. Nobody stays the same. Nobody. I don't give a goddamn who you is. Because at the end of the day, them pastors wasn't born being pastors, right? They had a wild life back in the day. Now they teaching or, telling stories in the church house. But the craziest thing is, man, y'all don't want to talk about real talk, man. For real. Because it's going to be in y'all feelings. Because my opinion is very, authentic. My opinions are very authentic, man. Because look, 49 years old, man. Yeah, I know. I don't look it. Yeah, that way. But I've been through things. I done seen things. And that's why I say, if you got kinfolk in your family who think you're going to be the same next time they see you, it ain't been 10 years, I think a person change every 2 years. Either good or bad. Nobody stays the same. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you this. It's how raw it is. I think a person change every day. You ain't gonna get the same person. Say for instance, you go through so much in a day, how the hell you gonna be the same the next day? But one thing I'm gonna say, real is real. If you was real yesterday, you real today. But I'm talking about your understanding gonna change on a day-to-day basis. Your concept, your understanding of life should change day-to-day basis. Y'all should challenge yourself like that. What you thought was true might have been true yesterday, but once you find out the story, it ain't true today. See how things might change? The smallest things. You might used to season your food, your chicken wings. I cooked some chicken wings today. I cook my chicken wings different than what I normally cook them. See how that changed? I season my fries, cut them up with a potato, you know what I'm saying? And cut them different. Change. Human nature is about change. I think the only thing that don't change, and I don't know, I ain't part of that jungle, is the animal kingdom. Human nature. Humans change on a day-to-day basis. That's why you say, man, that boy acting shady. Because you might see one of your homeboys at work act different when they come around your family. They change. You might meet a chick in a club. She was wild, right? Y'all had a good time. Your family already know how you are. When you take her around your family, guess what? She changed. You might know your homeboy. This is for the ladies. In his previous relationship, he was beating on women. He got with you, he didn't show the signs. So you thought he changed because your homegirl say, man, he be whooping on women. He just trying to pass the interview. But who you are is inside of you, right? You don't know about this. You don't know he does this to the other women. You just heard about it. So now you watch him. And you scared to get on the other level, other side of disrespect that he might hit you. But you know, and you know what? And I said all that to say this. With the situations that's going on, everybody's trying to pass an interview. Everybody want the job. But when they get the job, they can't keep it. They change. Everybody can sit up in a goddamn interview and answer the right questions. But when it comes down to doing the job, they don't know how to do it. See, I noticed this, and this is real talk. This is what I did notice. In 2012, I seen the world change. This real talk. I went from seeing real stand-up guys being stand-up and then they get prosecuted for being real. So then you had the nerd convention start popping up. And they found out this pen, this keyboard is more powerful than the individual standing there with structure. I seen society change. And that's why I talk about, like, back in the day, I wouldn't even call them bullies. We didn't even say bullies back in the day. That's a friendly word all itself. You had people that can stand in the paint. You had people who need to shut up, who couldn't hold no weight. That's from back in the day. Now we got people who can't hold no weight, but they got that typing class we didn't want to go to back in the day. The people that was taking that, they on our ass now. The people who say, hey man, education is better than the street. And remember we always used to say, remember we always say this? Man, you can take a street dude, put him anywhere, in school, books, college, we'll make it. They changed that now. Did y'all get that memo? I don't think y'all got that memo. I don't think y'all understand what I'm saying, how the world changes every day. You might not know your partner's struggle in life. It can go from night to day real quick. No, I ain't lying. It can go from night to day real quick. And overnight, he could have been on top. But he just didn't tell you in the middle of the night, about 4 in the morning, he lost it all. So next time you see your partner, you don't see the change. Only thing changes is lifestyle. You don't know what kind of pressure he's in. That's why I say you need to call your homies, call your parents, call your mom and daddy on a regular basis. You know mama don't want to hear from you every goddamn day. Let's not lie. Let's not lie to the situation. You know what I'm saying? Your daddy don't want to hear from you every goddamn day, but check on them more than what you did before today. Let's start it today. And that's why I say through life, even your mama and daddy change. You might have thought your mama was going to be a great grandma if you give her some grandkids. Find out she don't even want to watch them. You thought wrong, right? That's your mind frame when you was coming up. I'm not saying that's mine, but it's a lot of people out there don't understand how life changes and what you going to do, how you going to adapt when it changes. You can't be mad at that person because they didn't want to watch your kids. That means you need to sit your ass down and take care of your responsibility. That might have saved your life. If you had all that free time to keep moving around and doing what you do without checking that responsibility at the door, that's family. Sometimes family will save your life. That's a change. Because a lot of people don't even have a family who give a damn about them. They just care about what they can get. So if you get if you get solid, man, this is all I gotta say. It ain't too many real ones left. I can see it on the tube. You got a lot of opportunities out there. I can see it on the tube. I can see it in life. But me, hey man, I ain't just talking. I got a bunch of, look, for real, man. I don't want their money, man. I never rock like that. I was around rich people all in high school, man. I don't care. And that's why they cut for me. They say, you need something? If I need something, I ask, but I never needed nothing because I was content with my life. That was, man, a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't understand that, man. You feel like because your people got something, you should have the same thing. It's up to that person that want to give it to you, man. If they see that you ain't just sitting on your ass and trying to come up on them, waiting on them for handouts, they might just give you something. But me back in the day, even though in high school, I was dealing with some millionaires. For real. And hey man, they still in Austin. Got land. Do car commercials, all that name. They got a name. I call him to this day. He talking about come out there so my kids can meet his kids. Shit. Man, look, man. We played football together. We hung out at lunch together. That was it, man. We just two people that met each other through our life. It's good to know you and you doing good. Right? So a lot of people don't understand that. They try to get with you because you might have a little money. I'm not like that. If I get with an individual's opportunity on both sides to network, this is what the YouTubing is for. Network, build something great, impeccable. You know what I'm saying? There ain't too many real people out there to do that with. Because a lot of people watch your cash flow, not the character individual that's in front of you. They don't watch him or watch her. They watch what kind of clothes the person got on when they do their video, how they hold their hat, what hat design they wear. They materialistic. I don't want to fuck with people like that. Excuse my French. Because I don't need you messing with me because I might have a little paper. I don't feel like I'm going to mess with you because you got paper. Because, hey, we all walking in this world the same. And I keep telling everybody can be touched. You can be touched by an angel or you can be touched by the devil. That's why I say keep your circle small, man. A lot of people, every day, and I'm trying to tell everybody on this channel, people change every day. Every day. They can change for the bad or they can change for the good. And I know how I've inspired a lot of these YouTubers. I've seen them change. They ain't gonna give me no, like I said before, they ain't gonna give me the credit. I don't care. I just want everybody, it don't even have to be me. Have that dialogue with them youngsters and stand up like a man. Don't be a clown like they are. Because they're a clown with the lack of knowledge. You're a clown and you know it. Appreciate everybody coming in. Thanks, man. Shout out to the channel, man. I definitely want to hit them likes. Pass it on, pass this message, man, because at the end of the day, a lot of people is just with the fad of things. And a lot of these youngsters get what they'll do. They'll give their life away just to shake hands with a celebrity. Damn, it was your life like that? It ain't worth nothing? Because them celebrities ain't never gave you no goddamn money. They just giving you food for your mind if it's good or bad. And how I've seen a lot of people, even these grown folks, man, what is up? And it's funny sometimes, but goddamn, enough is enough. They got this dance out there I see when I'm sliding through YouTube. You know how they give their little quick short videos and stuff? Drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's... What the... Are we so much clowns, man? But the craziest thing is, I see other races doing the same thing. So, hey, if everybody's having joy with that, man, at least it ain't no shoot 'em up, bang, bang, right? It's that song now, Freeze and Play Dead. And y'all heard that song on YouTube? Man, they got the craziest people doing it. But that's a fad. It's so easy to start a fad because people don't have no characters. This is their life. This right here, I might not be on for a couple of days because I'm living life. There's nothing against those every day. This is what they fiend for. What's the next drama? Who's going to talk about me today? Come on, my nigga. You got to get a life, man. You act like a little kid. Waiting for somebody to say your name. But a lot of people say that, man. If you wasn't nothing, this is what made you famous, you still gonna be nothing to real individuals. Ain't nobody got time for the shenanigans and goofiness. And nobody catches feelings. Well, I take it back. There are people that catch feelings of what you say. Right? But I watch a lot of channels, man. I might just slide through, you know what I'm saying, see if anything changed. A lot of things aren't changing. That's why I can talk on it. I see people characters changing for the best, you know? Because it's one road. You ever hear your parents talk about if you keep heading down that road, you're going to come to a roadblock. And that's almost life. We got that speech. I got that speech when I was young. And then I got that speech right when I was in my, almost like my late teens. And it wasn't no need talking because I made my turn, right? You keep going down that road, pretty soon you have to make a decision. You can go left or you can go right. Whatever decision you make, you got to live with it. All that journey that you just took to get to where you at, was it worth it? Right now, I'm going to talk about gas. Was it worth the gas? Shit, high in the mud. A lot of people don't have no structure or no destination. What we call that? Freestyling. A lot of people is freestyling life. I'm going to tell you one of them. Me. I'll be the first one to tell you. Because I'm real like that. Bruh, I say, brothers and sisters, I'm going to tell you this. Life didn't look so good for me back in the day. That's why me and Coolio got this understanding. That song means something because I was already on vacation when the song came out. I was singing this while I was on vacation. I'm 23 now. Would I live to see 24 the way things are going? I don't know. Tell me why. Yeah, that way. But it was too late. I had to go through that hell and never folded. That's the turn I made. But when I came back out, guess what turn I made? I seen the hood. Boy, I seen it. I seen the traps I didn't see before. So I started thinking smarter. You got all them years to think, man. Why would you come out here and do the same goddamn thing your way, how you was doing it? If you're going to do it better, you better do it better. You better understand you can't trust everybody. You better understand a 9 to 5 might be the thing. You better understand, man, hey, man, going to settle down and getting your life right might be the thing. It might be the end thing. Remember? All them people that was doing this back in the day, now they your boss and they do this. They're not tough with a pen, but they can rock your world with that mother. You thought you had some restrictions while you was on vacation. You come out here and you ain't You ain't an entrepreneur doing your thing. And a lot of people get out of jail and I ain't gonna never knock it. Bring fashion into our community. But make sure when you do this fashion, you do it with quality. And push it like it's the shit. Because if people say you selling your merchandise for cheap, nobody want to wear that, right? You already know that, right? So do it with quality and your passion. It's going to show. And put that stamp or that price tag on there. Because since this world is so materialistic, they see your shirt, that shirt on anybody. They already know how much that shirt costs when they try to go get it themselves. Right? And since I'm in that, man, support the black businesses. I understand that, man. But one thing I don't understand, this is real talk, man. One thing I don't understand, why do we got so many people talking about going back to Africa? Why are we so divided with that goofy stuff? We got problems right here in the States. Now, the fact of you saying that we can all go back to Africa is a dream. It's a destination to failure. That's making you think not of right now that's in your face. You're thinking about another world. Not taking care of the problems in your own neighborhood. Giving all your money over there. They've been doing that. You remember them sick kids they used to show us growing up? 1 cent, one coffee. This is one coffee can save them. All these billionaires, man. All these millionaires. Why they trying to get our money? Because they know we got passion. That's probably why we at the bottom though, y'all. Think about it. If we be reckless like them, not giving a goddamn about humans, humanity, let me say, could we have been rich already? Or do we care too much? I asked this dude, and it wasn't no disrespect because I broke it down to the youngsters the other day. They was doing this fundraisers, talking about they do, what is that, emergency type thing. They give water, fans, stuff like that, right, to the community. And they had them in front of CVS. And I say, I before they even told their story, I just did the backdrop on them. Why y'all do this? And then they say, because we really be helping people and stuff like that. I say, but your organization is a good organization, right? I say, how do people look that runs the organization? We don't know. You don't know. Coming in our community, taking our hard-earned money, when these dudes that own these organizations really got millions. They can support their own thing like we do in our community. When the floods and stuff coming, when the snow hit Texas and stuff, it was the community inside that had to survive for about a week or two. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't, say for instance, if you're in a bad situation, you're in poverty, you're in the hood, right? If everybody, and that's sad, I'm going to tell y'all this, y'all, and y'all don't know this, but I'm going to tell you that this. You know, in jail, that's the closest I ever seen our community. When they're forced to be with each other, and it was law in there, that's the closest I ever seen blackness. Without all that marching. You didn't have time to march. You was front line. It could be a race war. In there. Y'all forgot what color the boss man's was in there? You got some Spanish, you got black, you got white, you got females in there. So you have to stand on your own, man. Because the laws ain't going to get in the way of a race war. So I come back out in society, I see our communities still the same. And that's why I call them zombies. They haven't woke up. We're stronger together. And a lot of people say, oh man, I ain't going to be with you. You ain't part of my tribe. I wouldn't want you to be with me. You'll sell me out. That's why I went back down to that YSL earlier. 27 people on that indictment. I mean, you think talking? All the starters on the football team. At least over 12 of them. Because loyalty is something that a lot of people don't have no more. It ain't embedded in them. You think your homeboy cool with you because you got paper? Man, if you got more paper than him, what you think if he ain't a real individual, what he gonna do? If y'all should get jammed up. He gonna think about everything that quick. Oh, it ain't my money. This ain't my idea. And fuck that nigga. He gonna 6'9" your butt. Takashi. Man, it's a lot of things I could talk about. These boys are zombies out here. You're right. Infinite Ones. You're right. These people are zombies. That's why I say, I'm going to challenge y'all. Wherever y'all go on Monday, because I know worldwide it's Monday when it's Monday, right? If you're going to work or you're going out and about. Matter of fact, you can do it tomorrow. Whenever you go outside in Babylon, I'm going to start saying that, yeah. Whenever you go outside in Babylon, notice how they act. Notice the clowns that runs around, man, and thinking they got it all together. Notice, I'm going to tell y'all this. Notice the stock market. Notice the grocery stores. Notice, when do people get gas? I'm going to tell y'all something. If y'all didn't know, get gas at nighttime. Not so much night, but when the sun go down or early in the morning, right? If you got to fill up your tank, get it in the morning or when the sun go down. You say, why is that, slugger? Because your tank ain't overheating. It ain't burning the gas when you put it in. Y'all understand that, right? Your car hot as hell and you trying to get gas in the middle of the afternoon, man, you working against yourself. You know, gas evaporates. So you need to get it when it's cool outside, okay? Let me say that. I'm gonna give you that gem right there if you didn't know. Just like Dewberry said, he say, man, don't get gas when a gas truck come around. Cause it still got a cycle. And that's trash gas that's gonna be coming out there for the next hour or so. I found that out just listening to like-minded individuals. Yeah, so it's many ways, and I'm gonna say this. If you're not stacking up your food, you'll be a damn fool. And then don't worry about it, because at the end of the day, this is what I say. You have to understand Babylon ain't going to stand long. Matter of fact, this internet ain't going to stand up long. Y'all need to go look at what's the next movement on this internet. I don't know what y'all going to do where y'all can't, talk to me every day. You feel? Or when I see you, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I say we need to touch bases when we can touch bases. You know what I'm saying? And everybody just stay on point, stay ready, man. I appreciate all y'all, man, that subscribed and, show attention, because y'all could be anywhere in this world right now on a Saturday. Y'all chose to be here. And I appreciate that. I cut for y'all, man. And that's what gives me the motivation. Everybody that I see come on this channel, if they slide in for a minute or stay with me for 30, it don't matter. I just go off the vibe, and definitely I ain't been on in a while, so I got, good thing, man. I got good things going on in my world right now. And I got some, good things, and, don't think I'm perfect. Don't think my life is so much perfect than yours. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. And then when I get on here, I see, damn, man, they really shadow banning me like hard. I was thinking about always great convo. Appreciate you, Texas T. I was thinking about this, and I seen this shenanigan. This is what it is. When you start feeling like your words might be but it's the timing. I know man. Look, if you like me, man, I work 10-hour days, and sometimes more. I work for a very good company, so that's first because family's first. Y'all being my second family, you know what I'm saying? I gotta, put some time in. But at the end of the day, I tell myself this: it's all about timing when you're doing tubing. Now, I would love to do a morning vibe or an afternoon snack. You know what I'm saying? Or a good night conversation 3 times a day. I can't. And that would probably makes me, drag behind on my subscribers, other than YouTube shadow banning me and all that, because this conversation they don't want out there in the mega world. They want them kids to understand, if I had all them hundreds, this is it, y'all. Sell your soul. Come on. Look at this car. Yeah, look at this car. I own it, but I don't own the road I drive it on. So look at that. It look good, huh? Yeah, whatever. These individuals are so slow. When they show money and they show their jewelry and they show their cars, it makes me look at with them individuals like, damn, fool, you're a materialistic nigga. You almost like a female, for real, for real. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to these guys who think they need to dress cuter than a woman. I don't know what happened. What's up, Miss T? Appreciate you sliding through. James. Everybody that slid through, man, and still on, man. I'm rambling right now, but then I got so much to talk about because I haven't been on 5 days, 6 days. I took my daughter to college, god dang me. And that was an eye opener for me. Like, damn, you way in a whole different, city now. I had a lot of control when you was up under the roof. But to save you, I always like to be like my kids, saying, go to. Man, I'm there, man. And if I'm cool with you, you'll get the same family treatment if I mess with you for real in this world, man. That's why I choose my friends wisely and I don't let nobody guide me the wrong way because I know how I act. But yeah, she went to college, man, and she tried to pursue her life. I was thinking about giving her a break, though. What's up, Kelly? Good evening. I was thinking about giving her a break and let her go and chill for the summer, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of kids, when they chill, they never go back to school. Or, something might happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad that she made it out of high school. That's all I asked for. Everything else she's doing is just crediting herself and then the upbringing me and my wife gave her. And the family. It was a family effort. Like a lot of parents don't want to say it. It's hard raising a child. And sometimes she'll be kicking it with her auntie harder than she kicking it with you. But as long as the auntie is positive, I don't even mind that. Grandparents gonna give us some game and all that. As long as people are level-headed, you can have them conversations with the vessels in my house. But if you're a damaged good, no, because I spot them a mile away. You ever get the family members that gonna hate on your child because they ain't do nothing with their life? You know what I'm saying? They try to make them drink all early in the game and, do all that intoxication bull crap, man. Yeah, I did it growing up, but my kids ain't got to do it. Yep. Yeah, we got to let them go and do the right thing. And then you know what, T? They don't do the right thing and be trying to call in when they know they supposed to call in, goddamn. But you got to let them breathe, man. You got to let them breathe. Well, yeah, my wife be on her. Shoot. I'll be like, babe, you talk to her, baby? And she like, yeah, I talked to her. What she say? She act like she want me to call her. I can't call her, man, because I know she ain't, hey, man. I know she good. I unpacked her. I looked at the area, man. I wish I could have been a security guard up there, man, but I got a JOB, man. But, yeah, I stand right outside her door all day, boy. I swear to God. But, yeah, we gotta let them grow up and hit their head, hoping that everything you taught your child when they go to college is the right thing. and they heed to that, and make the best decisions. You know what I'm saying? Because look at us. Our parents worried too. You know what I'm saying? And look at me. I had to bump my head, and a lot of others on this dang page had to bump their head. And we learned. You know what I'm saying? Nobody stays the same, and that was the memo earlier. I say people change every day, mentally, for the good or the bad. Some people get heartbroken and turn straight up sour. You know what I'm saying? Some people can get their heart broken and learn from it. You know what I'm saying? But it's depending on, I say this, how your upbringing was is a very good foundation, how you handle your situations in life. That's my opinion. I think how your upbringing was. You know what I'm saying? If you had no help, like 50 Cent said, shit, he had to fight every fight for himself. Why? Who's going to run to the house and call? It was just him. That's what 50 Cent say. That makes sense in a lot of people's life. And I understand that. So for me having anything over that, I feel blessed. I just didn't understand my blessing because I was young. You know what I'm saying? Thought my parents at that time was old school shit. The world had changed and they didn't understand it. The music they listened to, I didn't listen to. Now I love it. That's crazy, huh? The old school music your mama used to try to blow or your daddy used to try to blow all through the house, it was annoying. But when your family come around, you act like you knew the words. Don't lie. You act like you knew the words. So you can be into the party. Yeah. Let me see. We have 9 p.m. call, and we miss nights, but every day. What do you mean by that, T? Oh, calls. You teleworking? No. Salute everybody that's still in here rocking with your boy. Like I say, I'm gonna give you about another 15, so we can have. It depends on what the conversation go, because it's they give me. This is still a test base to see if I still want to do this tubing. So honestly and truthfully, I don't know, right? Honestly and truthfully, I don't want to stop it, but it seemed like yeah, we here to chop it up and understand life and have a good communication with like-minded individuals. Kelly, appreciate you coming in. First time I see you up in here. Appreciate joining the family. Everybody started welcoming you, so they already know the same thing I know. It's good to see new faces. Like and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up. Show support for the channel. Tell somebody. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You already know. But yeah, that's how life goes, man. And when I said I was freestyling, I'm freestyling. Because it was so crazy how I was back in the day and how I am now. I ain't gonna glorify nothing, but it got me with a lot of respect, and it got me still trying to figure it out. And I know I'm making the right moves though. I'm doing good in life. But yeah, I didn't think I'd be 21. And when I hit 21, I didn't think I'd be 22. 23, 20. I say, God got a funny sense of humor, man. Because when you crashing out really trying to, put a stain on people's brain, it's just like, it is what it is. But I've never been a bad guy. I just been a straight up guy. But he always got another plan that we never see. So when I say that, man, everybody, I think right now, if you wasn't born out the womb, I don't know. So when did you find your path in life? I don't know. It's different times, different strokes for different folks. I don't know if you know your calling when you're in junior high or if you're in high school. But coming from the environment I came from, what's up, Walton? Coming from Margaret. What's up? Come from the environment I'm in, I was in growing up, train a child up in the way he or she could go, and when she gets old, they will not depart from you. Facts. But you know what? That's a true statement in itself. But My mama didn't went to church ever since I remember. But we still got the connection. So in that part, it could be in favor of that conversation like that. Yeah, they would not depart from it. So knowledge is and understanding how this world is actually moving. And then you say, look, we can say that, right? Yeah, appreciate you. For the blessings on my daughter, man. That's the whole thing. Like I tell my wife, and then I be the same one to be thinking like, God dang, man, did I tell her about that game? But look, have y'all heard women new to the game? I don't understand about this sex trafficking. This woman, let me see if I can find it. What was it at? I don't know if y'all understand it. That's when I started getting like 2 people on my goddamn page. But let me see. What was it? Give me 1 second. Oh man, my phone did. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm gonna give y'all something to listen to real quick. I'm gonna throw my nephew back up there. Yeah, he'll never let me down, man. But give me time to go get I'll be right back. I gotta go get my charger so I can think about. I probably sent it to my kids. I got another daughter up there, but I'm gonna see if I can find that information, and then I'm gonna start with that conversation. But here, my nephew, man, y'all jam him, man, and enjoy. I'm with y'all, still trying to pick it up. Y'all know when I'm gone, y'all can still conversate with each other and keep the chat alive. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, so I'm trying to get it, and it's very. I'm gonna have to throw up that other thing in a minute, but it's a need to know. Man, it just popped up, man. I'm waiting till my phone jump back up too, but I want to let y'all women know what's going on down here if y'all haven't heard, especially with us talking about our kids going to college, our kids going back to school, and you got females, and you never know, you know, boys get trafficking too. You know what I'm saying? So I know we got this nonchalant thing, like we see money on the ground. Man, look, back in the day, you see money on the ground, grab it. It wasn't no consequences. Now, that money might have some consequences and some fatalities, and might make your child come up missing. And I just wanted to show you a little glimpse. My phone coming back up now. Let me see if I can find it. Sitting here and let my phone die like that. Let me see. There it is. Give me 1 second. Appreciate y'all waiting. Okay. I wish. Let's see if it's even on YouTube. Somebody sent me this, and I don't think it really just made. News. I don't think it made news. This is something they just had on Instagram. They had this on Instagram. You found? Oh, you didn't find it. Well, anyway, it seemed like I can't find it, but you can find it somewhere on Instagram. I got it on my phone, but this lady happened to be going out with her husband. Have y'all heard that one? And it was her birthday. Have y'all heard that story? She happened to be going out with her husband. It was her birthday, and she was I think she was 21, 22, something like that. But the thing is, she was with her husband or boyfriend or a man at the time. That's what saved her life. So human trafficking is different, other than somebody throwing you in a van, you know what I'm saying, and being rough with you and stuff like that. They got this nerve agent that they put on money, they put on tissues or objects and stuff like that, man. And what happened to the lady? They was leaving the club. This was in H-Town. They was leaving the club, and then I heard it's been going on in Austin at Capitol Plaza area. Just FYI. They was leaving the club, and she had some tissue on the side of her door. And her, you know, she says she's a germophobic, so she grabbed it with her long nails. She showed the nails how she did it. She said that wasn't actually the one. So she showed how she removed it, which it didn't touch her skin. But what it did do, whatever was on that tissue, it was on the door handle. So she threw the tissue away. She grabbed the door handle, got in the car. She said before he even left the parking lot, she felt some tingling on her fingers. So her boyfriend, husband, whatever, was on the phone. She said she was just trying to wait till he get off the phone so she could say, man, did you leave that toilet paper or something like that in my door? And he was like, no. And then she said, well, it was toilet paper in my door, and I grabbed the handle and I opened it, but now I feel like some tingling sensation. And her man at the time said, just go in there and wash it off. Because he know she's a germophobic. So she goes back in the spot, wash it off. So she said she got back in the car after washing her hands. Pretty soon, her whole arm went numb. Her whole arm. It went numb. So she's like, baby, I need to go to the hospital. Something going on with me. And then her vision got blurry. So they get to the hospital with her, and then they rush her up there and all that. Come to find out, the doctor say she was poisoned. It was something, because you know how a lot of women don't leave their drink out, or if you with your man, you ain't supposed to be getting your own drink, and that's part of being with a man. You can be secured with that, like nobody gonna dip nothing in your drink. But a lot of people are starting to feel more comfortable being in these clubs, these independent women, all that, and the girls ain't gonna look out for you for real, like somebody who really, I ain't gonna even go there, but everybody choose their own path. But that night, if he wasn't there, whatever was gonna happen to her was gonna happen. Back in the day, we used to have missing people on the milk carton. You know what I'm saying? Anthrax. Remember that came out years ago. No, I think anthrax will kill you. This right here was poison. And what it does is knock out the nerves in your body and make you pass out. It don't kill you. This is how that trafficking is going. And, they got the zippy tie thing, finding out everything, man. Got the zippy tie where a guy is stalking a female and stuff like that, put a zippy tie on their stuff. When they see the female is by herself and, moving by herself. So when the vehicle come around to do the kidnapping, it's on the zippy tie. They can drive through the parking lot and sit there and wait for the victim. That's why I tell my baby, I say, man, you need to check your car for zippy ties. If you see a dollar bill or any kind of money on the windshield wiper, don't think that's a blessing. Understand that's going to be a lesson you probably don't come back from. Ain't nobody going to give you nothing for free. Nobody left nothing. Man, look, I was dropping off this past weekend, and it was two chargers sitting by each other. Let me tell you how wicked the world is. The other charger looked pretty good, though. It was nice. It was two of the same, so his daddy must have been dropping them off too. So by the time I got ready to leave a little bit later, hours later, I seen the guys came out, and his homeboy say, man, was that him? That wasn't him. And so the driver walked around, no, man. Somebody already wrecked his new car for college. Popped in his door and burned out. I'm going to tell you how cold the world is if you ain't got no, if you're going out there in society and you think they give a goddamn, you misunderstanding how life is. Nobody gives a goddamn about you. You got to give a goddamn about yourself, and you can pass it along to your family to give a goddamn about each other. It's another word I want to use. I don't even talk like that, but people be having me, while they at work and, and I'm just trying, I understand how that is. Because sometimes I be wanting to hear some conversation from YouTube and stuff like that, and then that dude just wind up saying, and everybody's looking at me as a person that's listening to this. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's why I say, I want to say viewers' discretion is advised, because, everybody got different shifts they work. So I'm going to try to be respectful. But understand this, y'all, I'm not perfect. Some things like that right there, I was going to say it. Viewers' discretion is advised. Advised. Yeah. So it's like a date rape. But at the end of the day, let me say it like this. The fentanyl that they got going on around the world, don't understand how it came in. But then we know China was doing all that because, that's where they get that stuff from. So it came out on the news. The doctors say they didn't understand how addictive it was. But do y'all know this? And I'm going to tell y'all something if y'all didn't know. Doctors ain't crap. I'm going to tell you that. And they know that. They just give you another drug to subside the drug that you taking for your health issues. But it ain't no cure. Only cure is to start eating right. If it's genetic, I'm going to tell you this. How you going to stop something that your family been doing forever? Change up the diet in your family. Like for real, I don't eat pork. Man, I used to love to mess out some bacon. I used to love to mess out some pork chop. Boy, I could barbecue there, boy, hell, make you bite your finger. But once I found out, and people say this, and this is the difference. Once I found out we shouldn't be eating that, it's in the Bible. Because I think everybody got a spiritual belief. You know, just some things that sound. But back in the day, they always say the argument is back in the day, we used to eat it and nothing was going on with us, right? But do you know when you start eating, I'm going to say trash, hooves and all that, you ain't supposed to eat. It's in the Bible. But if you start eating that, back in the day, if that's something that we had to eat, we had the blessings for real though, right? And they knew how to cook it. This generation definitely, man, my generation, some of them, I don't know, we don't know how to cook it right to get all that disease out of it. So we put it in our stream and we say, man, I don't care about what the people talking about. I'm going to eat this. I've been eating it. My people been eating from back in the day. Now, you might have them people that know how to cook it right. I'm saying get all the toxics out of it. But it says in the Bible you shouldn't do it, right? But if you're a man without faith, or you just read portion of the Bible, like the New Testament, not the Old Testament, because I heard, I ain't going to get religious with y'all, but I heard God is the same then like he is now, and ain't nothing going to change. It's men that always try to make something into his own understanding and push it to the zombies. If it's a book, y'all, if it's a book, now we ain't gonna go all in biblical, but if it's a book and it was translated from a Hebrew version to English version, it's gonna be some change up. But then everything I tell y'all is this, and y'all go do understand it. How did you look? I ain't gonna even go there. It's too late in the day to go there. Folks ain't it's too late to go there. Let me catch up. Let me see, this thing keep messing up. And you know what? That's true. If y'all reading that comment up there, and take it for what it is, when you got passion behind your words. But you know, the craziest thing is, I think people, Margaret, is tired of being nice, because that never gets them nowhere. And I said this earlier before you got on. Don't criticize me because I come from a bad environment all my life. So a lot of people say that I look aggressive from my demeanor, but I'm an alpha male, and like I said before, I don't play. I miss PE because I don't like playing, and I take life very serious. But I do know how to have fun. That's considered nowadays a weakness because at the end of the day, I'm not saying this to offend anybody. I ain't gonna even say it then. I'm gonna have to readjust that, what I was gonna say. Okay, let's say this. If you've been beat up all your life by an individual, and then you come one day and the individual shake your hand, would you trust that person? Okay, Miss T. Yeah, because it's not healthy. It's not healthy. And I found out today, H2O, man. Look, what's healthy though? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when they bring up conversations like what's healthy and what's good for your body and all that, and then the government found out a couple of years ago they did something to the Flint water and all that, and it just got quiet. So what's really healthy? If you're not growing it yourself, you really don't know. And then at the end of the day, that soil that it grows in, you really don't know. You just hope that Yahweh have your best interest in mind and think about you as a child of his. And I know he will, but you're doing the right things in life and you'll get the blessings. And sometimes, for real, I would never make it. I would have never made it this far in my life if I didn't believe in Yahweh. And then actually understand how to say his name. And then actually be able to see, false prophets and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe everything that his story is. You know what I'm saying? I understand because I have a personal experience with him. Do it make? I don't care. You know how some of the people want to be greater than thou, holier than thou, and I'm not that type of person. I'm not that type of person. But I know certain things in my spirit I know I shouldn't be doing, and I just don't do it no more. Back in the day when you didn't care about, like when we was young-minded, and it's like, man, I don't care. I'm going to rock that anyway, or I'm going to do this anyway. I started standing for something. More than what I was talking about, I really started living that life. Like, I don't know, when was the last time I wore Tommy Hilfiger? Once I found out, they was bashing brothers, and a lot of the other fashion design, I don't know them people. You put money in their pocket just to be viewed as got it going on. Them people don't care nothing about you. They got big yachts and all that. Who told them they brand was the crap? Hollywood. So what did everybody start doing? But anyway, yeah, I don't eat pork. I don't like drinking soda, but I will bless myself here and there. And I know I ain't supposed to. I done slow down on smoking. Man, I'm doing good, man. And this new position, you can't smoke over there. So yeah, hey, Yahweh gotta. If you can't do it by yourself, he'll put things in your way where you'll have to obey. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm seeing that. Oh, shooky. Let me see. Where my family at? I think I lost you. There I go. Boy, I thought I lost y'all, man. Screen just went crazy on me. But if anybody wants to jump in and spill some tea, you know what I'm saying? I was about to slide off, but my homeboy must have fell asleep. He gave me no call, but it is what it is. This must be meant to have this conversation. I say everybody, man, and understand this, and I'm talking about that trafficking. You're not too old to get in somebody's trunk. So what do? At nighttime, watch your moves. As women, as men, watch your moves. Because, and I never knew that, but then you know how crunk can get at nighttime? Because people think they can't be seen. So why be out there with them vipers? I mean, I'm going to call them demon kids. Or people that got to, they out to do people harm. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to tell them this. People, listen, world. Y'all better let good people keep being good because y'all don't want to see you get real bad. Okay? Just understand that. Everybody from back in the day that was about something, real talk, have moved away from the city. And also, we got 9 to 5s. And also, we have a different perspective about life because we got kids. So it's like, just keep it up there. Y'all keep playing with these people still in the sandbox, man. And keep it in that broken community y'all come from. You know what I'm saying? Because if you know better, you'll do better. And you'll get out your situation and get your family to safety. That's what I got to say on the matter. Take it how you want to take it. I would not be a victim of my community. Now, I can go back and I ain't going to even say I go back. If you part of your community, you ain't got to go back. They know who you are. You can meet them because they look, you got to meet me halfway, homie. That's just what it is. Say for instance, would you had no control when your friends failed in junior high, elementary, did you? You left them. Why that concept has not been the concept that you stood by? All these rappers is getting out their situation and going back to their hood, showing homage, get killed. Young Dolph. Going back, I don't even know why his mama was still there in Memphis. Sometimes you got to think, knowing that you got haters in your community. Look, man, it's sad to say. It's sad to say. It seemed like, and I don't want to push the black community, man, what the fuck wrong with y'all, right? That's what I want to say. Y'all so goddamn intelligent with this rapping, but y'all capping. Y'all don't give a goddamn about yourself. Why would y'all care about your community? How you gonna say, I appreciate my fans, and you still talking about beefing and killing and stuff? What kind of fans you got? Demons? Is that a cult? It's a certain thing that changed from our generation to this new generation. Let's talk about it. Back in the day, we didn't worship satanicism. We didn't do ecstasy. We didn't pop no pills. That was some dope fiend. You get called on that, man. Hollywood made y'all think it was cool. Man, don't let me get, man, it's too late for that, slugger. You better chill. Let me calm down. Hollywood made y'all think it was cool. Blind leading the blind. Y'all remember that saying back in the day? My mama used to tell me some real stuff, man. Some quotes that stayed in my head to this day. My mama was the first person that said, and the only person that said, I beat the black up. You know the rest. I knock you into next week. Make you think about it. These youngsters don't have nothing to think about because they don't respect their parents. I'm going to repeat what he said for the people who ain't here. And back in, let me get it. Let me help y'all. Let's all read this together. Be the bad people do the surgery. Hey, and that's facts. Yeah, you got it. And I'm pretty sure because when I look at my analytics, they said my analytics is from 35 to 50, right? So I got some people over here with like minds, man, and understand what's understood don't need to be said. I swear to God, no. But that's facts, y'all. And we stand on something over here, man. We ain't got time for the shenanigans. But to get togetherness, brotherhood, sisterhood, fatherhood, motherhood. And you know what, James, that's crazy because that's what it is. And we didn't stand for that back in the day. Well, let's say my parents didn't stand for that. So we didn't stand for that, and there was a dislike, a distaste. Like we looked at them like when they wearing black nails and them coat designs and stuff like that. I done seen our culture kids wearing Kiss shirts. We didn't wear no goddamn shirts like that back in the day. That was heavy metal. AC/DC shirt. What the? Oh, man. I be wanting to scream sometimes. I see black kids in AC/DC shirts. Kiss shirts. What the heck? And then I start seeing, man, it's just a lot that you see because you've been around a long time. My grandma told me the world is wrong and it gets more wrong as the years go by. Let me put that up there, James. My mama been telling me ever since I was a youngster. And I think our generation on every generation on top of a generation, as long as society keep running the course it's running. It's almost like a Rome. Nobody was around when Rome fell, but everybody can somewhat tell that story. That's what's happening to America. That is what's happening to the world. China got so many loans out. They going through a drought over there. They ain't got it on the news though. So what do everybody do when the world go a bad note? Like they couldn't hit that note. It's like that song, right? Everybody wait for that Whitney Houston with that high pitch. The kids are our future type stuff, right? But nobody's hitting them notes no more. Nobody's singing like a canary no more. I feel at the end of the day, and my mom probably was saying it right too, because everything that she seen changed from when she was born in 52. And what we was going through with the drugs and all that. Come on, man. Back in the day when our community was the community, Black Wall Street, they didn't like that. And they knew at that time the structure should never come back. With the Black Panthers starting the goddamn food drive at the school. That's where the schools got it from. They just think about negativity. Man, there's so much that we overlook trying to fit into society that really don't give a goddamn about us. That's why I know when I say what I say, it's almost like the feeling my mama had back in the day when she said the world's about to end. Do y'all see it? Are y'all old enough to see it? First, I believe you have to live through a couple of generations before you actually see it. You can't be 20 years old talking about you see it, because this is all you know, really. But those that's in their 35 to 50, we see it. We seen what they did to us. And at the end of the day, the Vietnam War veterans seen what it did to them, Operation Orange. Come on, y'all. Of course they don't want my channel to blow up. Y'all got to help me out. And that's why I was finna say earlier when I got on, I was finna take a break. Real break, and just do a lot of things. Like, I ain't got no TikTok. I play with my Instagram. But this is it. This is the only platform I have. This and IG. Really don't know how to work my IG, but the message is getting out there. True. I can't listen to it. Let me see. True. I can't listen to it. Listen. The old school music, 90s and up. At least. At least 07. Mostly. The doctor, physicians. Is the new drug dealer. And that's the facts. And you know what? They ain't the new drug dealer. They always been a drug dealer. You know, even Mama tell you don't be on that corner selling them drugs, right? Killing your people. But then when that Walgreens opened, she used to say, now don't you be on that street and be out in the streets selling them drugs, but before you even leave, go get my medicine from Walgreens. They call it medicine, though. It makes some old folks feel like they ain't on no drugs. They call it lift up pills, a lifter. That's why they make them kids feel like they ain't on drugs. I'm 25, but I have always sat down listening to my elders. That's a good thing, man. It ain't too many of y'all, man. And you know what? I got a son, 27. He listens. He's doing good in life. You know? And you know what he told me, though? He say, he called me Pop, man. I sure feel old when he called me Pop. Depends on how he's feeling at the day. You know what I'm saying? For that day. He say, if you didn't teach me how to get up early in the morning for me visually seeing you do it, I wouldn't know what to do. I feel like it's something new when it was time for me to do what you do. He said, I inspired him to get up and go to work. And then I used to have a session with him. I call it my office. I go to the garage, crack the garage and smoke, right? That's when my thoughts, like, I told him straight up. I said, man, son, I don't know why I'm here. I'm freestyling. But since God got me here, let me tell you. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-boom. And gave him the game. He appreciated it. And that's all it is, taking the time to breathe and listen to somebody. I ain't got to be the smartest or the hardest. But I'm bold to tell my story, how I tell my story without feeling like I'm trying to impress an audience or live out my character who I ain't. That's why I tell you that's why I tell y'all some in-depth stuff. And I say, you know what? A lot of people say, man, yeah, I ain't lost no fight, man. But I did lose. I would call it a loss because I can't hit no woman, though. You feel me? My mama would kick. I felt like back in the day, my mama would kill me. I was in high school. Yeah. And then I should have hit her. I was about to hit her because she hit me. But I just thought about that whooping I'm going to get at the house. See, when I was growing up, I respected my parents out of fear. I respected my mom because I thought she was saved. Guess what? When I was getting caught up, guess what I tell people? I tell the cops, man, can we just handle this right here? Man, don't call my mama, man. Huh? The fear of God. My mama had a saying, when King Tut talk, everybody listen. Man, my mama had my respect. My homeboys' respect in the hood. Had my homeboys vacuuming. But go on the street and cause havoc. When your parents are respected in your hood before they did that gentrification or put that bamboozle on our Generation X, it was understood in our hood. My mama down the street and my homeboy mama was good friends. So how could we get in trouble in the hood? Our hood was a village. We don't have those no more. It wasn't all that shooting in my hood. There was a lot of fighting, though. A lot of fighting. Family fights. Man, you get off the school bus and your brother and sister got into a fight with a family that, got into it with a family that had about 12 kids. Man, hey, everybody out there. And it was just 3 of us fighting a whole family, man. You might be cool with the little brother or something like that, go to the same school. You get off, your sister fighting his sister. Man, you looking at each other like, oh, shit. Because the rule is, ain't nobody gonna get their butt whooped if everybody fight. That was the rule back in the day. That's where you had that family affair. You know what I'm saying? Like, the structure of a family was way different than what it is now. That's why I know we was brought up on a whole different ethics. These youngsters now feel like, in these old schools that never had no heart, it's saying they'll shoot you because you never was a fighter. You never stood on nothing. But since there's so many guns nowadays, why not? You can't take a loss. Sometimes they say a loss fighting is a lesson learned. You know what not to say. If you keep shooting your own race, who you gonna talk to? That's the question I have for these youngsters. If you keep killing off your peers, who gonna understand you? Because the old folks gonna keep doing what we do. And that's crazy. I just put myself in the old folks category, but so many people say old school, and I understand. Because I'm from a whole different cloth. That's good you listen to your elders, man. It'll take you a long way. Yeah. There's more dialysis centers all over the world now. You know why? Because they're Operation Orange and everything else they put in the food. You think about it. They build more hospitals than they got schools. This is the structure of America. Prisons, hospitals, school, graveyards. So as you look at life, you can get real depressed. Like, goddamn. For real, for real. Yeah. But that shows character, Morgan. That shows character. These guys can't take no loss. They want to run their mouth without repercussions. You know, because I'm going to tell them and they ain't going to hit me. It shows a lot of character if you jump out there. And all the stuff you was talking, at least you can stand in the ring and throw some kind of connections where you ain't doing this. Come on, man. How can you talk this and you do this? Stay in your lane. That's what I'm saying. That's why when I started hearing, this was when I was out of high school, everybody deserve a trophy that plays on sports. I say no, they don't. If they ain't doing the work, they don't deserve nothing. Now you gave them some kind of entitlement. Just because you participate in the event, you get a trophy. So that goes back to gang banging, right? That goes back to the little homies that's out here in the street. They feel like they deserve the same respect as a big homie because they're affiliated. And when they don't get that, they get mad in their feelings because they OG haven't taught them the real game. You got to hold character out there. And that gun ain't part of the character. It's standing on your 10 toes. Because when you get incarcerated, you're going to find out. Because you want to be a banger. You shoot, right? It ain't no gun in there. See how them folks in Hollywood set y'all up, man? See how them Hollywood folks set y'all up? They gave y'all a fiction of life. A fiction of what an OG is. And it's crazy because I didn't even understand how OG was, and they was in my face for years, me growing up. So why would I expect y'all to understand? My OG was my daddy, my uncles, my grandpa. People who've been doing this way before I was even thought of. They raised my mama, her uncles. Come on, man. They still alive. And they looked at me and talked to me. But then they understand I was going to find my way. And that's what I'm saying. I can't really just keep conversating about the youth because they're going to have to find their own way. I could be an example, right? I could get some kind of glimpse of, say, man, I've been at my situation going on this past 22, finna be 23. And I never looked back. Did I have any bumps and bruises on my way? Yeah. But it's not about the obstacles that's in front of you. It's how you approach them. Or if it's something that happens, don't tell me stuff happens to you other than a car wreck coming out of nowhere, blindside. Yeah, I've been through that. And you don't see it coming. It's a couple of things. The way you act, as in character, what you say, and where you keep on spending your time at. You already know situations, if it ain't good, it's going to come. You know them situations is coming because you know you ain't supposed to be in a club every weekend where people can really just peep out what you do. You know what I'm saying? You know this. Because then you'll be a creature of habit. And if you do have enemies out there, they can really catch up with you, right? So you don't keep going to the same spot. Rule number 1. Rule number 2, you watch what you say. Always be respectful. No matter if you can whoop that dude or take advantage of that situation all you want. Be respectful. There's certain ways how you can kill a roach. There's certain ways how you do everything in life. Chop up a cantaloupe, chop up a pineapple. It's different ways. Just know your way needs to be a smart way because you are already against all odds when you open your mouth. Some people might get straight up intimidated. If you walk, do you understand when you walk in a room and you're a chosen one, everybody gonna look? Because there's an aura about yourself. You can take yourself for granted, but it's an aura. Everybody ain't chosen. Everybody ain't here to give the message. Everybody don't have that energy. I can find myself, you know, if I don't pay attention to nobody else's channel, I'll be okay. You see my first video when I came on, I really wasn't paying attention to nobody's channel, so I had this aura, this glow about my goddamn self. I was just telling my story, woo, woo, woo. And then when I started meeting people on the goddamn, it seemed like my aura, or let me say not my aura, but then my conversation got limited because I didn't want to offend nobody. Because what I was about to talk about is some things I seen them do. I was finna talk to Texas. You see what I'm saying? So everything that's coming out your mouth, sometimes it can be offensive. So you come up with another way to get the message out. And you say, no, Slugger, that ain't real. No, that's real. That's real. Because you don't want to be too offensive to people you probably got to give an eye opener to for they change, right? And I'm telling you, I done seen, hands down, one person change his whole life on the internet. He say he don't watch me, but he see how I can conduct myself, and now he's mimicking it. Night and day, y'all. But that's good, because if he got a lot of followers like he got subscribers, because he been on here for years, then I'm teaching one. They can keep my subscribers down low because Yahweh only got me down for a season, a couple, whatever. However long he got me on here. I'm just passing through, y'all. Don't get comfortable. And every time I say this, and I'm going to say it like this. People come into your life for a reason. It's either going to be a blessing or a lesson. There's two things you can get out of it. But that don't mean they're going to stay in your life for eternity. So that's why I'm saying when I conversate with somebody and get a first impression of a person, is the best impression. Because you see them before they know you. Or you see her before she even know who you are as a person. But that's what I'm saying. When I walk in the room, I don't know how y'all feel. I try to. Because it's demons out there, y'all. It's a lot of people that don't want to see you make it. Do you know when I came on YouTube, the thing everybody was saying, we thought you was dead. Why would they say that? It kind of made me laugh, but then I'm like, damn, I must have been that bad though. That's crazy. And then, like I said, I had somebody on Ferguson Chronicle go check out my boy Hollywood page. I had to come up and just do a backdrop like, who is this dude? What you say? Yeah. So I'm still shooting at my boy Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? I can always go back and check who. I don't like doing all that, but then you try to see who's really supporting you, right? So it's a thing that you can do on YouTube. If you're a creator, you can go after a certain period of time. You can see who chime in on your channel, who support your channel, who subscribe to your channel, and the names. It's a lot of people I don't see that I support on YouTube, I feel. But who am I? Who am I? But I had to go on Hollywood stuff because the dude that would call me out, and then I had everybody calling me on the phone like, Slugger, man, this dude said he knocked you out. What? What? It's kind of funny, right? Man, I got all the fights I had while I was on vacation. 85 fights. Yep. And that's just what it was, no losses. I used my talent when I was young, wasted. Like if I couldn't fight, why would they ask me, would you fight Mike Tyson? Yeah, we can spar. You'll fight him for free? Or would you fight him for $1 million? Shit, if I can get $1 million out of it, hey. But I know I ain't the baddest one because I told y'all back in the day, my mama gave me a shirt with Yosemite Sam. You know, you couldn't mess with Yosemite Sam back in the day. There's power in the tongue. Let me catch up. I'll go off. The power in the tongue. There is power in the words that is said. In the beginning was the word. Correct. People come into your life for a reason and a season. Say that, slugger. For real, for real. It's a lesson or a blessing. That's you know, and those that really know scripture and those who really know logic. It's sad to say, but sometimes it's a lot of people that don't know that, so you must say it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I put it up there for people who want to hear it that way. But you know, God gonna look. God will give you, and people always say this too. God is not gonna put nothing on you that He know you can't bear, or you can't handle, right? And this goes out because I've been through it, y'all, and I'm gonna tell y'all something, and I'm gonna give y'all some insight. I know I'm everywhere, but then it's because I haven't been on in a while, and I got a lot to say. There's a lot in my head, a lot in my heart, and I just, you know, sometimes you can't take it for granted that you're talking to a mass of people and what they might share to their family about what you say. So I try to stand on that. With everybody taking that ooh-wee, let's say it like that. I'm hoping everybody's doing well. But those who's gonna lose people through this travel, right? Always understand this. This is how I get through it, and I done lost a couple of people. Regardless of what they want to, let me say it like this. Regardless of what I expressed to them before all that happened, they're going to make their own decisions, what suits them, right? Because everybody's in control of their life. And that goes part to saying, God ain't going to put nothing on you can handle. So as I'm saying, as a church preacher say, y'all need to go do this. I wonder who is his God. That's what I wonder. If we have faith in the Most High, why would you think the man, the oppressor, will give you any cure? I'm going to say that one more time. If you have faith, your spiritual faith of your being, why would you need men to save you? Have they ever saved you? Sometimes you can fall weak when you're desperate or when you get in that or else conversation. It make a lot of people panic. So as I say, those who's going to experience passings, understand, don't be selfish, y'all. That's how you're going to get through it. Memory is going to stay with you forever about that loved one. And this is on my heart to say this. There's going to be a lot of hardship coming up sooner than later. And I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm just saying it, right? I'm talking to the universe. Don't be selfish. Like you can do all that, and it's hard to let people go, right? But you can do all that crying and doing all that, man. Why, right? But look at the world the way it is now. Why would you want anybody else to suffer through this bull crap of society we going through? So don't be selfish. God called them before they called you. Just stay ready, stay right. You feel me? Everybody got their clock, that date. Nobody knows the time of the day, right? That the people, Yahweh is coming back. Enough said. So when somebody is down there and they going through them, going through that tunnel, you know. Cause I had some one. That's how I'm dealing with it. Let me show you how I deal with it. I deal with it like that, but I can't talk about them because memories are there, right? So, how I deal with the situation of passing. Let me say it like that. I tell myself, don't be selfish. Because human nature, we're very selfish. We expect everybody to keep going through what they mental. You know, nobody wants to see nobody go for real. So. You know, you gotta understand. Don't be selfish. Like I was saying too. I wish everybody well. I've been on here about almost 3 hours, and I appreciate those who was riding with me. I'm gonna try to come on tomorrow, depending on tomorrow. You know, like I say, every day is different. Tomorrow looks like it's a very good possibility, y'all. I'll be up. But then I got some things, you know, last day before work day, goddamn. So I told myself I was gonna weed eat the yard. Weed eat the yard. Michael Jackson got a song called Human Nature. Yeah, that's back in the day right there. Show your age then. That's back in the day. It's crazy, y'all, because if you're in your house right now, it's very peaceful, right? It should be. But just now, somebody just passed away. If you didn't get the phone call, it wasn't nobody you know. But people pass away every minute and seconds. So it's a blessing to be in one room with some authentic people. And man, count your blessings. God got you sitting still for a minute. You know, and I used to say this. Now my mama told me this, and that's why I say it now. You know, when you first start driving, you speeding everywhere, right? She told me, baby, you need to slow down. Because the speed limit is keeping you from an accident. You don't even see it miles down the road. Or if you're running late for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You're running late for a reason. Everything in your life happens for a reason. To keep you from that tragic accident. And then when it's your time to have a tragic accident, the other person was running late. They meant to be there. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no need to speed in life. Because you might be running to your end. My homeboy told me the other day, we all got a born date and a death date. Now, in between that time, it's on you what you do with it. That's facts. But then, as you know what, at the end of the day, it's his opinion. Nobody really knows. That's a good opinion, though. That's a good concept to think about. But if you think like that, then you be like, shit. Like what I just said about the speeding, right? But the craziest thing is, think about this. If you know your born date, and then, like them kids at the mass shooting, that was their death date that early? That's crazy. They really didn't have a chance to live. Why would God put them on earth to live that short period of time? Would it be to teach a person a lesson? Would that be? I don't think all them people deserve that. You know what I'm saying? To say like they kids were so young and they, you know, the memories, you know, short lived, but it was fun. That's the fun times in a kid's life when they act silly, right? And you know, you get them blackmail pictures. You take it while they're young, because as they get older, they thinking that they ain't never acted like that, right? So that's crazy to think like that, though. But yeah, why do kids, you know? Then you ask yourself, why is why, right? So we ain't gonna make it a downer. It's just good to know when you make every day count, make every day a good day for yourself and the people around you. Understand that. Like when opening the doors and like what you said, let me go up to that comment because I think a lot of people missed it. Let me see. Appreciate everybody that's conversating in the chat and those who can. I know it's a lot of people listening. They might be at work. Appreciate y'all for sliding in and just showing homage, man. I had a couple of people really come up in here tonight. It's sad to say. Now your point of view has hit home, Slug. No, for real. It's like life is built on unexpected things, Slug. Yeah, it is. That's why I say make the best of your life. Like you know what? And I told everybody no. I started this channel because I lost one of my homeboys, and we had talks. I don't like talking about it because it's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? He was a real true homeboy. We used to barbecue together, but we had stories, and I definitely want to share with the world type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of things that we conversated about, and the way we had the dialogues, man, around the pit by drinking some beer. Yeah, so we had them conversations, man. I never would have expected him to go so early. He was younger than me. That's what inspired me to make this channel. Because I definitely want to wake up the youth, because we didn't woke up the youth around us. And it's crazy because the youngsters in this family has really made things of their life. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just needed some stand-up guys, man, who was leaders, not followers. You know what I'm saying? So after his passing, I told myself, I said, man, I got to, because our kids, look at my kids, going to college, all that, but why the other parents who need guidance and don't really have that insight to tell your kids, man, put down that phone. You know what I'm saying? Listen to what I'm saying, because you got the information from me. Like I said at the beginning, you don't have to tell them where you get it from. You just got to start talking to them a certain way to make them respect you. And your actions at home should mimic what you're telling them to do. You can't drink all day and be like, why my child an alcoholic? You can't be lying to your boss in front of your child and say, where my child learn that lying from? So that's the conversation we used to have about a barbecue pit, how to keep us, because we both came through a situation and we doing good. We was doing good with our life. I'm still doing good. My RIP to my boy for passing, but his kids are doing good. One's a police officer. We made fun of him when he walked back there by the pit acting like this. Like he said, man, when he come out, man, he tried to be a police. What? That ain't what we do in our community, right? And he was like, yeah, man. I said, man, what? He wound up coming over in about 30 minutes or so, and we played it off. I played it out pretty good. Should have been in Hollywood, but there's too many stipulations to sell your soul, right? So I'm not there. So he came back there, and I'm like, man, got him a beer and all that. I said, you want a beer? Yeah. And then he came back outside on the porch. I said, man, he was standing there, right? He was standing like a cop. I'll tell you. I said, man, why you standing like a cop, man? And he said, he looked at his dad and be like, what's going on with you? Why you look at him? He told y'all I went to the academy. I'm going to the academy. What? To do what? I played it out. I didn't know. I said, now listen, man. So what's your reason to try to be a cop? He say, because I want to change things. I said, how many other brothers got in the police force and became silent, or they blackballed them, thinking they could change what's already instructed with the slave patrol? That's all the cops are. And I started telling him like that, and he was like, but I guess that was his passion. But he wound up being a cop. He said that's what all he's trying to do, change things. And I said, man, don't lose yourself. But then about a year ago, I seen him. I was out and about, I seen him, and he was still the same. Like, he was cool. Like, I guess when you know somebody versus what you see when they're at work and all out of character, I think a lot of people, the world is like this too. If you know somebody, before they get into any kind of status, they still gonna, if they solid, then they gonna stay solid. But then coming from my homeboy that passed background, he raised his kids to stay solid, man, with those that's solid, man. And hey, when I seen him last time, he looked at me like, he was like warm arm hugs and all. I'm like, hold on. And he was with some of his, I guess, cop buddies and stuff. And they, shook their hand. I be trying to break people's hands or shake my hand. But because that's one thing I taught them growing up though. He was part of that litter. I didn't know he was gonna be a cop though, but yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with it as long as he do the right thing. Don't try to. That's the true bullies. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. If there's a word. But yeah, all the young men, if you're a young man in this in this chat, or you see me on the rewind on the backside or whatever, man, if you have kids and you got boys, when you shake their hand, and mamas move to the side. Move to the side, mama. Move to the side. When you grab their hand, not when they little, but you put a firm grip on them, right? And you look them in their eyes, and you got to give them the code. You always look a man in his eyes when you talk to him. You got to structure that when they little. And if you get with a woman that got a package deal, teach their kids that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of boys don't know that. How to shake a man's hand. How to shake hands like a man. That's why they went to the gang signs, and that's part of getting out of really greeting a real man by shaking his hand. They, the macho thing back in the day, you try to break somebody's hand when you shake it. And a lot of old school cats, we still be doing that. And I didn't taught my boys and the cousins, get prepared. You shake Uncle D hand, it's going down. It's going down. So at the end of the day, I tell myself I'm gonna stay on top of that. I want y'all to have a good night. Appreciate y'all riding with me. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get on tomorrow. Shoot, 3 more minutes, we're gonna hit that 3. Been rocking this thing 3 hours, man. And it's been fun. It's been fun. And this is because I owe y'all this. I owe myself this. This is like a venting exercise. Because I can sit here all night and watch that Tubi. Yeah. Oh, I say it right. Tubi. Yeah. Because they got a lot of black movies on it. It's Tubi. If y'all looking for it, you can find it on Smart TV. Free movies. Okay? Y'all stay blessed. Keep your eyes open. 3 B's, bullets, beans, bullets, Band-Aids. Make sure y'all got them. Make sure y'all got y'all water. Stock up. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready and panic. You already know Babylon will fall. And it won't be up on my court. It'll be up on their own court. But I tell myself all the time, they trying to go to the moon for something. They already know they messed up. And when they doing all these store robberies and 6 in one day, and hey, appreciate you. Y'all help me too, man, because that's all it is. This is the community of understanding. Like, I need y'all to understand Y'all don't have no friends out there. If you trying to make new friends, send them through the ringer. Don't be so open to open up your house to strangers. And like I said, it's a lot of people from back in the day. If you haven't seen them in a couple of years, friends, family, it doesn't matter. They have changed, and you need to understand that. If you know Lily to be, oh, little Lily, so friendly, she might have changed. Watch them. And that's just the times that we living in. Because everybody going to try to come in and try to be your friend at the end. All right? It's end times, we know it. Y'all stay up, stay livid. You know I got to go around, y'all talk. Let me read this one. I got to highlight it. People make the world go around. Y'all, I'm talking about the blacks out of the guns down conflicts resolution is the key. Look, okay, now you got me going long. Put the guns down. Yes, but you know, Margaret, that's good, but they're not going to put their guns down. Like, if we're worried about our community putting their guns down, we just need to educate these youngsters. You see what I'm saying? Because they educate their youngsters, and then when they go shoot up a grocery store or school, right, they know they got some marksmanship. We just need to focus on educating these members that thinking that taking bodies and lives from our community is the thing to do, right? We need to stop making it so cool for these rappers to act like if they showing all these blinkies, now they really slowed down because we've been telling the FBI is watching them. You're indicting yourself. So they kind of took the glory away from that gunplay type stuff, but you're going to have retarded people all out there. You see what I'm saying? So if we take, if in our community, we put the guns down, that's more of the man to say, you need to get more in your child's life and let them know, like Craig did on Friday when he was going out there with the gun. You don't have dads like that no more. I seen this dude, what's his name? He just passed away, Jay Youngin or something like that. His dad was sitting on the block with him. Where they do that at? It's people who don't know or don't care because they have came to that situation of understanding that they're tired of living. So if this youngster right here, which is their son, is doing all this negativity thing, who is him to tell him to stop? And his son already surpassed him. How is it he don't want to stop his blessing? So that's what I'm saying. These guys are living through their kids, so it's kind of hard if they children got more money than them. Them parents ain't got no character. They ain't gonna say stop. Why would they? They say that's that get out of the hood shit, but they don't get out the hood. You live, yeah. You live to fight another day. That was the strongest scene in that movie. And yes, and a lot of people don't watch that. A lot of people watch this. You know, sometimes you can really feel like, damn, why we do this? But I know at the end of the day, like that James guy, he's 25. This is why I do it. If I could just reach one, right? I did my job. And I already know I'm reaching a lot on YouTube because a lot of people just be coming through, man, and showing me love, and I appreciate it. They just need to learn how to pass a message. Don't be keeping this blessing to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Get them subscribers up. And that's why I thought about going on a strike. Let me go do some short clips like they say, hey, man, I ain't coming back until, you know what I'm saying? But tomorrow ain't guaranteed, so I ain't got time to play. If I got to do something short, that's probably what I'll do, though. Like put out short clips, don't go live, put the videos out like I did back in the day when I started, and then until I can go live, you know what I'm saying? Just to let y'all know I'm doing good, living good, as we can. And the hope is still in the conversation that I bring to y'all. Let me see. Man. I don't know what this might do when I push this, but if it does the wrong thing, it's your boy Slugger. I'm out of here. But if I stay on, after I say this, if I stay on, then I got, the going out video. Man, what's up? Hold on real quick. Appreciate y'all waiting, man. But yeah, like I said, your boy out of here. I think I got the whole situation under control. And if Lord's will, I slide through it for a little bit, tomorrow. I'm going to try to catch it early in the morning, man, see if I can get some more people that I haven't seen in a while. I appreciate y'all coming through. Y'all more like dedicated, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all check y'all notification button. Hit that like and subscribe when you slide through, and when you slide out, just hit that thumbs up if y'all agree with the message, man. It's so easy to forget about the thumbs up because you just, hey, I'm in the house, boy, yeah, I'm riding with my boy type stuff. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, but don't forget, leave comments too. If y'all want to hear me say something or conversate about another matter when I come back on, just leave it in the comments. I think it's after the video. You can leave a comment for for the channel. Just leave it like that, man. And it makes people just really see what type of character individuals you have on your channel and, the like-minded individuals. Okay, do that for me. And y'all stay up. Y'all stay solid and true to yourself. And remember, y'all, we all trying to make it. I wonder why. wonder why. I don't know what happened. Probably when I'm gonna get y'all though. You know I gotta go out this way. I wanted that covered up the whole screen. You know what I'm talking about? All right, let me get it back. See, I just didn't want that. But how did that look when I did that Coolio like that a while ago? Did it cover up the whole screen? I gotta find that video for y'all too. Let's see how that's working. How that's working. Do, 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 do. Yeah, it's gonna work. I could do it like that next time. But y'all have a good night, man. Appreciate y'all staying on as long as y'all have. Supporting the channel. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe and leave a comment. However they do it when the YouTube is gone off air, and leave a comment how you like the show. All right, let's run it back, and good night.